And we are live. Back, man. Back to finish off what we started yesterday, last night, I should say. But, oh, man, it was a hell of a night. Those of you guys who were part of the live stream knew what happened. I was here streaming, and I was notified that the basement is flooding because I'm in the basement. So there's a lot of rain, a lot of rain, a lot of water, man. It almost came into the room, and I had to go and deal with that situation. Apparently there's a clog in the back. Not really like a crazy clog, but leaves got down in the drain in the back, it seems, and not allowing the water to flow down as fast as it should. So there's more water than the drain could handle, and it overflowed basically. Got into the freaking basement, man. That was an ordeal. But guys, you know me, I like to finish what I started. And I'm about to finish off what we were talking about last night. And we were actually at Group F for Europe. Big up to Jersey Boy. Big up to Mustafa Albatran. He says World Cup qualifiers. Asia still playing. Yeah, I actually suppose damn. I actually supposed to check out Asia, but I gotta finish this, man. I forgot about Asia, you know. I checked Africa. Africa starts at 9. And I forgot about Asia, man. I really did. But I am going to give my predictions on those games during this live stream. Yeah, 67 minutes. I could have caught those games. I really could have caught those games. 2 matches playing right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Those games started early. Japan versus Oman. South Korea versus Iraq. Those games are 0-0 right now. Actually, let me see if I have access to those on ESPN. I don't know if they are on ESPN. If I have access to those, I doubt I do. I really doubt. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they're on ESPN. If anyone knows where those games are, let me know. Let me know, because they're not on ESPN. It's crazy. The African ones are on ESPN, and the European ones, I don't know where these are. To be honest, I really don't. So even if I wanted to watch them, I would have to be looking around. So big up to Fabio, man. How you feeling? Yeah, I can't find. I don't know where those are showing. I really don't know where those are showing at. So they're not on ESPN, so I really don't know. I'm not gonna go crazy over that. So let us talk about this Group F, man. Let us talk about Group F. Guys, Denmark, I think, they pick up a couple more wins, they could start solidifying their place in Qatar. Because this team has 6 groups. This group has 6 teams. So it means they play 5 other teams twice, 10 games. They're almost halfway through, and they have a perfect score. So they also play twice. They play 2 more games, I think. Let me see, one here. Nah, they only have 1 more game. Well, yeah, they have 2 more games. They beat Scotland yesterday 2-0. They have 2 more games. They pick up. They're more than likely gonna pick up 6 points after 6 games. So let's say they go up to 18 points with 4 matches to go. Israel, they might actually go up to maybe about 10, the max. 18, Israel with 4 games to go, 12 maximum points. Yeah, Denmark won't qualify in September, but damn sure they'll be close. Denmark, I think, will qualify next month for the World Cup. Denmark, they will qualify next month, it seems. Definitely, because they play, they play Moldova on the 10th or the 9th of October. And then they play Austria on the 12th of October. And they could pick up a further 6 points. So they could go all the way up to 24 points. I think Denmark will definitely qualify for the World Cup in October. Definitely will, because there won't be enough games to catch them. So big up to Denmark, man. And I would like to just say congratulations in advance to Denmark, because they will definitely go on to top this group, and I think they will qualify in October. So let us talk some more about the matches from yesterday that played in this group. So we had games between Faroe Islands and Israel. 4-0 win for Israel. Big up to Aaron Zahavi for scoring yet another hat-trick, man. This guy is absolutely on fire. I think he got to be up there with one of the players who scored the most goals in the last 4 years, the most international goals. Hat-trick, 12th minute, 44th minute, Manas de Boer in the 52nd minute and the 92nd minute for Zahavi. They have a good team, man. They have a good team. If you look at the Israeli lineup here, guys, you have de Boer, Zahavi, and Solomon. The three players I know the most. I know about Nacho and Peretz as well. And Dasa. Dasa, big up to the boy Dasa, man. You know what I'm saying? Dasa definitely representing, playing for Israel there. See that? Got the black Israeli playing there. He plays for Vitesse. A big up to Eli Dasa. Right back there. Played for Israel. So, yeah. Good win, man. Good win. An expected win, too, against a Faroe Islands team. You know what I mean? Not really expected to do much in this group, guys. You know, so we won't stay super long on that match. But for Israel and for Faroe Islands, the next games, Faroe Islands play Denmark on the 4th. That's in 2 days. And Israel meet Austria. This is a big clash. This is a big clash because if you look at the table, guys, look at the table. Israel is second in the table. So if they could pick up 3 points against Austria, they could put some distance between themselves and Austria. That's the Austria, the team they have to worry about. Scotland, who knows, they can creep up. But Israel, if they stand a chance to get to the second round there, the playoff round, pardon me, they gotta pick up, they gotta pick points at least off Austria and beat up on Moldova and Faroe Islands like they have been doing. So we're gonna move on to the next game in this group, and this is the game between Moldova and Austria. Moldova 0, Austria 2, with goals from Baumgartner in the 41st minute of first half extra time, and another extra time goal by Arnautovic to give Austria a 2-0 win. I am yet to actually catch the highlights for this game, so I will do that today, sometime today if I have time, because there's a lot of qualifiers, man, a lot of qualifiers. And the reason why I had to come and finish this stream off is because if I didn't finish the stream off, I would have been, oh man, it would have been a freaking task. The amount of games I would have been talking about right now, it would have been ridiculous. So I'm like, I gotta get up early and get it done. I wish I had got up a bit earlier though, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I had to rest, man, after having to deal with that mini flood in the basement last night and bailing out water from the back there. I had to relax. I really had to take some time and rest, man. I was tempted to come back last night, you know. But I'm like, you know what, man? You know what? I did good. I did good. Go and get some rest. Just go and get some rest and chill. All my alarms are going off now. I don't know what is going on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I usually wake up early on a Thursday to do my Premier League live stream. But yeah, big up to Adam the Great. He says, hey everyone, I hope all is well. Damn, hope yesterday's flood didn't do too much damage. Yeah, it didn't do any big damage though. But you know, the base of the walls would definitely be wet. And one of the door going to the back got wet. It got damaged because the water was like piled up there. So yeah, it is okay, man. It is okay. Life happens, man. It's all about, you know what I mean, just taking care of it. I gotta get that drain snaked. Definitely gotta get it snaked because it has some kind of blockage there. And the water ain't going down fast enough at all. So appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Big up to Dan Magro in the house, man. When was the last time Austria qualified? 1998. 1998. So, guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, make sure you do so. We'll definitely appreciate that. This is an emergency live stream. So, you know, most people didn't know I was actually going to go live. But it's all good, man. It's all good. We have work to do. We have work to go through. We have things to talk about. So let's continue talking about them. Austria, I don't have Austria qualifying for the World Cup, guys. So Austria would have to prove me wrong. And I damn sure don't have Moldova making it. But let us go. Let us continue with this group. Group F. We have one more game to talk about. But before we do, we just touch on who these teams play. We have Austria playing Israel on the road next, and Moldova playing Scotland at Hampden Park. Scotland, I expect to win this one. The game between Israel and Austria, that one will be difficult to predict. So, look, more games coming in September here. You have, let me see, you have approximately, I should say, 6 games left in this group. A lot of games, man. There'll be a lot of World Cup qualifying games, man. A lot of games to talk about. So, look, since we have more games to talk about, let's move on to Group G, where Turkey currently tops the group with 8 points after 4 matches. The Netherlands, this group is tight. This group is really tight. After what happened yesterday, this group is even tighter. The Dutch, now under Louis van Gaal, has second with 7 points. Montenegro is third with 7 points. And Norway a fourth with 7 points. Even Latvia a fifth with 5 points. I feel bad for Gibraltar. They won't be competing in this group. They only got 4 games and 4 losses. So, look, we're moving along pretty well. Let's just review the games that were played in this group so far and then keep it moving. Turkey 4, the Netherlands 2, Gibraltar 0, Norway 3, Latvia 1, Montenegro 2, Montenegro 4, Gibraltar 1. I gotta say that Montenegro are doing their thing though. That's why I had to put, when I did the tier list, I had good things to say about Montenegro because they were actually playing some, you know, picking up results. I'm not gonna say they were playing good football. I didn't watch their games, but they're picking up results, and you gotta give it to them. If they're picking up results, you have to say, yeah. Okay, so I have the Asian qualifiers, guys. I have it. It's on Paramount Plus. So I'm going to tune into those games right now. I'm going to tune into the games right now. Japan, let me see. Japan versus Oman. So I have that game playing right now, guys. I have that game playing right now. You thought I was going to miss the Asian games? Not at all. I will tune in and maybe watch a few highlights and maybe a replay. And then there's another game that I'm going to pull up on my other phone right now. I'm going to pull up the other game on the other phone because I have 2 phones, an Android and an iPhone. And I'm going to be watching the other match that I think is almost finished. If I could find Paramount Plus right now. That's if I even have Paramount Plus on this phone here. I don't even think I do. Let me see. I should. So Paramount Plus. Yep. So how's everybody feeling right now, man? It's nice to be back. It's going to be a lot of work the next couple of weeks, talking about the World Cup qualifiers, the Champions League, the Premier League, and the grind just continues, man. So never mind me, man. I'll be around just talking about football. So 78-minute Japan 0, Oman 0. And if you guys actually watch my World Cup qualifying predictions for Asia that I dropped yesterday, you would hear what I had to say about Oman. I don't think they will qualify for the World Cup, but you never know. They are a sleeper team. That's what I had to say about Oman, because this team, you cannot take them lightly. Look, they have Japan here, who I'm predicting to qualify level. So I'm going to tune into the the South Korea match. Tune into that one as well. They're playing, I think they're playing Iraq right now. That's halftime. That's at halftime. So I will get to those Asian games that I made predictions for very soon. But let's finish off Europe, though. Let's finish off Europe. If you're in here and I'm yet to tell you good day or good morning to you. How are you feeling, man? So, look, back to Montenegro. They're doing the business so far. Let's see how, if they could handle the stronger oppositions in this team. because Montenegro has never qualified for the World Cup. Netherlands 2, Latvia 0, Norway 0, Turkey 3, Gibraltar 0, the Netherlands 7, Norway 1, Montenegro 0. A little bit of inconsistency there coming up against the better teams, you see. Turkey 3, Latvia 3. This is a shocking result, though. That result is very shocking. I expected Turkey to beat Latvia, but come on, you know, Turkey, very, very suspect team, and we're going to talk about those games right now that happened yesterday. Norway won, the Netherlands won. Did not watch this game. I was actually watching the Croatia-Russia match, and Portugal play the Republic of Ireland, and we were treated at the end of that match. Erling Haaland, man, and this is the reason why I did not write off Norway. It's because of Erling Haaland. You check their lineup right now, right? You have Martin Odegaard, who is the captain of Norway. This is big. You have Haag, right? Jens Petter Haag. Jens Petter Haag, a youngster coming through lately. Mohamed Elianusi, quality player at Southampton, and Erling Haaland. And look at their front four. Awesome, man. Awesome. This Torsby dude, Martin Torsby, as well. I heard somebody was like, no, maybe not that, but they got the talent, man. They got the talent. So big up to Blue Clouds TV, man, bro. I seen you dropped a super chat last night, but I had an emergency, so I do appreciate that, bro. I do appreciate that. Yeah, you see, you're saying that. Good morning, Dom. Hope your family is doing great, bro. You missed my super chat yesterday when you had an emergency. I had to end the stream. Yeah, bro. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Zion. Appreciate you tuning in. We talked about Africa yesterday, so you could go back to the beginning of that stream and hear what I had to say about those African teams. So Adam says, I can see Montenegro getting third place, expense of Norway. Norway was never really a team you think of as really bad nor mediocre. We have Abdul Talks Football who says, what a win for Libya yesterday. Yeah, that was a big win. That was a huge win, man. That was a huge win. But let's continue. Let's continue the analysis of these matches as I have the Asian games in the background. I will be tuning into a lot of matches today. Concacaf starts today. I think CONMEBOL starts today as well. Oh my God, I have my hands full. I have my hands full, man. So I'll be popping up during the day to do live streams. I'll be popping up to talk about games that I've seen, just to lighten the burden, because it's going to be very difficult to talk about all these games, man. Look, I'm still talking about the games that I should have finished yesterday, but the Norwegian team looks good. This is how the Netherlands set up yesterday against the Norwegians. Gakpo, a player I'm not too familiar with, Memphis Depay and Steven Berghuis. Davy Klaassen, who scored the goal, the equalizer there for the Dutch. Frankie de Jong, Gini Wijnaldum, Blind, Van Dijk, De Vrij, and Urian Timber with Bilio in goal. Van Dijk back, but the defense still got breached. By who? Erling Haaland. You know what I'm saying? You look at their bench right there. You have Tim Krul, Malacia. I like Tyrell Malacia. Very pacey, very swift. Nathan Ake. Yeah, he's a bench guy. Steven Bergwijn, you have Till, De Roon, Gravenberg, Malen, Weghorst, Dumfries. I'm surprised they didn't start Dumfries though. So very, very talented team. Let's see if they could qualify for the World Cup in 2022. Remember, they missed out on the 2018 World Cup. I think they'll be back. Because let's just go back here, guys. This group is really tight. This group is tight, man. So we know one of these teams are going to qualify directly. It's either going to be Norway, Montenegro, Turkey, or the Netherlands. I have the Netherlands qualifying directly and maybe Turkey going through the playoffs. But ultimately, guys, I don't have Turkey qualifying for the World Cup. I'm going to let you guys know if I have the team qualifying or not. So if you have any questions, let me just ask away. Ask away. So Pedro FN, is Dominic Rich in the Champions League? I'll continue to do good work, man. Always here. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Big up to Chicken Boy, man. Big up to Chicken Boy. Thanks again to Blue Clouds TV here. Zion. Appreciate it. Does Chelsea content, guys. So go check out his channel. Keep working, Zion, man. Keep working on the channel. You'll get better and better the more videos you do. Remember to watch over your videos and, you know, just to analyze how you are doing and be like, nah, I don't like the way I'm doing that. I need to improve on that, and etc., etc., etc. So I see Ali Adnan for Iraq doing a good job here. Listen, these qualifiers are going to be very tough. I'm surprised Japan are still held 0-0 by Oman, and South Korea are held 0-0 by Iraq. So, wow, it's East versus West Asia. But you got to love it, man. Got to love it. So Lucas is saying here, no bias, but Norway is getting that top 2, LOL. Let us see. I won't write them off. I won't write them off. Once you have Erling Haaland, you got hope, man. You got hope. So Mustafa is asking me what's my prediction for Iran versus Syria. I will get to those games pretty soon, guys. I made predictions for all the matches that's coming up today, so I'll share those predictions with you. If you haven't yet liked the video, guys, make sure you do so. Smash the thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody who's in the chat right now. You guys are the real deal, you know what I'm saying? You know that. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. Why do I need to remind you that you are the real deal if you're here right now? World Cup qualifying daily, baby. Let's go. Let us go. Let us continue here. Let us continue. We got a lot of games to talk about. So we have Latvia 3, Gibraltar 1. Let's talk about that game. We have Gutkovskis scoring in the 50th minute from the penalty spot, but the bar equalized in the 71st. And then we had another goal by Gutkovskis in the 85th and Shiganiks in the 89th. So a good win for Latvia, keeping themselves in contention to at least a playoff spot. So over in Asia, guys, Japan is still held 0-0 by Oman with 4 minutes plus extra time left in this game. This is a shocking result to me. I expected Japan to do a clean sweep on this group. But it seems like they're going to pick up 1 point. So good job by Oman there. So look, we won't spend too long on this game. We won't do that to ourselves. So we're going to keep it moving. We have one more game in this group to touch on. And that's the game between Turkey and Montenegro. Like, Turkey were leading. They were leading. A last-minute goal here by Rudanovic to break Turkish hearts. Turkey, man, last 2 matches, 2 draws against teams I think they should win. You see what I mean? Cengiz Ünder in the 9th minute. Yusuf Yajiki in the 31st minute. Marusic in the 40th. And Rudanovic in the 97th minute of the game. Probably the last kick of the ball. I did not watch this game. And it says Rudanovic scores a stunning free kick. So imagine having a free kick to pick up a point and you do it. I got to watch the highlights for this one, guys. I was really caught up yesterday and I didn't get to watch the highlight. Whoa! Whoa! Japan are stunned here. Japan are stunned. Oman has just scored. Oman have just scored. This is huge. This is huge. Oman have just scored to make it 1-0 versus Japan. This is absolutely huge right now. A crossing from the right flank. Oh, and a flick on over to the far post. Brilliant ball. Brilliant ball, man. Listen, do not take your eyes off Oman. This is going to stir up my predictions, man. This is definitely going to stir up my prediction video. The Omanis are going to hit the video and they're going to be like, oh, I thought you said we weren't going to qualify, though. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is huge. This is huge, man. This is huge. You know what I'm saying? This is huge. So what we're going to do right now, guys, since there's a big development, we're just going to head on over there really quick. We're going to head on over there really, really quick. I'll be back at Europe. I'll be back. But let's just head on over there really quick, man. Oman 1, Japan 0. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily, guys. So I'm allowed to switch around. I'm allowed to switch around like that. Let's just get let's just get the Asian graphic on the screen right now. This is huge. Could Japan equalize in the next couple minutes? Could they equalize in the next couple minutes? Yeah, Oman has done well, man. Oh, man. Listen, man. Oman has done well, man. Jesus. 12 shots, 6 on target, 1 in the back of the net. Only 35% possession. Look at the pass accuracy. Poor. Japan, the more quality team, of course, can't score. They need a goal. Desperation stuff right about now for Japan. The game between South Korea and Iraq are currently drawn 0-0 as well. Who knows? Are we going to see a shock in that one, man? This is big. And we got 5 minutes extra time. So for the next 5 minutes, let's just stay and talk about this game. Let us stay and talk about this game for the next 5 minutes, and then we will get back to Europe, because this is huge right now, man. Japan needs a goal to just save face. You see what I'm saying? They need a goal, because this, I'm not sure if Oman has ever picked up a victory against Japan in their history. I don't know. I don't know if they ever have. And this is a great performance, man. This is a great performance. Wow. That was a brilliant cross. And he was the player who scored the goal. We're going to find that out right now. Issam Al-Shabi. In the 88th minute, he was unmarked, and he just flicked it on, man. Flicked it on at the far post. In the back of the net. What a goal. What a result this could be. Even if they pick up a draw. That'll be a big result. Danny is saying Japan will bounce back, though. They lost their first game back in 2018 to the UAE and still destroy the group. Yeah, I have no doubts that they will. But this is a big result nevertheless. I cannot listen, I gotta give it to Oman here. I talked big about Oman yesterday, guys. If you think I'm lying, go check the video. I don't have them qualifying, but right about now, that's a big 3 points. That's 3 points you never expected to get. This is huge, man. Look at the Japanese team. This is one of the best Japanese teams you could actually get. Gonda, Sakai. Listen, Maya Yoshida with Nagatomo. Look at the experience. Endo and Shibasaki. Eto, Kamada, Haraguchi, Osaku. Listen, this is a quality team. And you look at the players they brought off the bench. Ritsu Doan, Takefusa Kubo, and Furuhashi, I think, just moved to Celtic and doing the business. They should have brought on maybe a Minamino to do the business. You know what I'm saying? Coach Moriyasu, maybe he's probably pissing his pants right now. I don't think they should panic, but panic, man. You gotta play Oman twice. You really gotta play Oman twice. You look at the Oman team here, and I don't see my boy Al Muhairi. I think they probably phased him out. He's a veteran in the team. Yeah, he's definitely not there. He's not there anymore. He was there at the last Asian Cup, but he's probably retired already. So I don't know the players from Oman like that. But I better get familiar with them, because they have Japan losing right now, 1-0. There's actually 2 more minutes left in this game before the final whistle goes. Wow. Yep, Ali Reza, and the game is on Japan. I can't talk right now. Oh man, I can't talk right now. Oh man, this is a big victory. This is the big potential victory. Japan on the attack here. Japan on the attack. They lose the ball. They get it back. They're trying to score the equalizer. They only have 1 minute and a half to do so. Oman are defending for their lives. Japan on the attack again. Japan will come back and qualify for the World Cup. Yeah, I have no doubts that they will, though. I have no doubts, but this is a huge loss if it definitely ends like this. You see what I mean? Wow. So Japan are flooding Oman's half of the field now, attacking third, and I'm using the word flood for a reason. A shot from distance, and it deflects, and the goalkeeper picks it up, and he wastes some more time. You see what I'm saying? So big up to the goalkeeper Al Rushaidi here for wasting time. 1 more minute to see off, and Oman will pick up a famous victory here against Japan. This is a huge win. Man. 1 more minute. Japan has the ball again. Could they score? Could they score in the last kick of the game? Okay. Okay. Japan has it. Got to put it in the box, bro. Japan on the edge of the box. Japan. Spray it wide. He sprays it wide. Cross coming in. Oh. And it's an Oman throw. It has to be it. This has to be it. It has to be it, man. I'm just checking the history between Japan and Oman. They haven't played each other on many occasions. So I'm just, they have, obviously, apparently, this is big. 11 times these two teams have met each other. Oman has never beaten Japan in their history. This is the first time Oman are beating the Japanese international team in their history. The first time. This is huge. This is huge, man. Wow, wow, wow. They played each other in the Asian Cup in Group F. Japan picked up a 1-0 win. They played a friendly back in 2016. 4-0 win for Japan. The best thing that Oman has done against Japan was picked up a draw for 2010 World Cup qualifiers and a draw for the 1998 World Cup qualifiers. They have lost every other game. This is big for Oman, man. Listen. Big up to Ivan LFC, man. We got some great things happening right here. We got some great things. Oman have just defeated Japan. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. So 3 points in the bag. The first 3 points picked up, guys, during AFC. I meant to say AFC. AFC third round Group B. Oman are at the top. They're at the summit. Japan at the bottom. This is not good for Japan, but the Samurai Blue, I think, will bounce back. I think they will. Top two qualify for the World Cup. Third gets the playoff. And Oman have put themselves in a really good position to make it to Qatar 2022. Listen. It's a Middle East World Cup. Oman wants to be there. What if Oman and Saudi Arabia qualifies from this group directly? The two Middle Eastern countries. And two Middle Eastern countries qualify from the other group and knock out the Eastern Asian countries. That'll be crazy. Because right now, South Korea are held 0-0 by Iraq. On home soil too. Let's just put it out there. On home soil. So, man, congrats to Oman again. But we will move on. Let's get back to Asia. Europe. Let's get back to Europe. Let's go. We were talking about the European qualifiers, but we have to jump back. I will clip out that moment and put it up on the channel talking about Oman's victory over Japan. So look for that clip coming a bit later. So let's go back here. Let's go back. We are back. We are back at Europe. We just went from Asia to Europe, but we were actually in Turkey, guys. So we didn't have to travel that far. We really didn't. You see what I'm saying? So let's just go back to Europe here. Guys, if you haven't yet smashed the video, make sure you do so. Smash the thumbs up button, I mean. We got about 40 people in here. We got not even 20 likes. Let's get those likes up, man. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Let's continue. We're almost done. We were actually on... We already gone through these groups. We were actually on Group G talking about Turkey. We're talking about Turkey. Let's go to the Turkey game. Turkey 2, Montenegro 2. This is the game we were talking about. And listen, this Turkish team has been quite disappointing in the last couple months. They came 24th out of 24 teams at the Euros. That's how horrible they were. So, look, we will talk about Asia again pretty soon. And, yeah, and we'll talk about them later. So... I will get back to that. The next game in Asia starts at 12 today. Iran and Syria. UAE play Lebanon and Australia play China later. And Saudi Arabia play Vietnam. So all those games will be covered later in World Cup Qualifiers Daily. From your boy, Dominic Rich. Ah, yeah. Am I the only one doing this? Am I the only one on YouTube doing this? I hope I am. If my boy Football Pharaoh does this, that'll be awesome too, because Football Pharaoh is awesome. Big up to Adam the Great, who says, congrats to Oman. Oh, man, big victory. Tell me about it. Big up to Video James in the house, who says, I still think Oman will be 5th or 6th place. Well, look, Video James, they're going to prove us wrong. They want to prove us wrong because that's a big scalp. That's big. That's big. But let's go. Let's go. We are transitioning from Asia to Europe, and that's why we are still in Turkey. Okay, so look, the Turkish team is very good on paper. Mert Mulder, I absolutely admire this player. He is such a quality defender who could go forward as well. So I'm surprised none of the bigger teams have picked up Mert Mulder. You know what I mean? I'm really, really surprised, man. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Kenan Karaman, Yashiki, Under, Burak Yilmaz, and Okay Yukuzlu. This is a good team on paper. But Montenegro, oh man, they played some good football and picked up that win. I can't wait to go and check out the highlights for this game to see the free kick here by Rudanovic. Must have been an emphatic celebration there. So the coach of Montenegro, his name is also Rudalovic. Nah, it's not Rudanovic, but it's Rudalovic. But you can't keep up with these coach, man. Mayadrag Rudalovic. We are going to move on. We are going to move on. But Turkey, they have dropped points from a winning position once again. So let us move on to the next group. And that would be Group H. I actually watched the stalemate between Russia and Croatia yesterday. That was not fun. I refer to that as sedative football. Sedative football. You know what a sedative is, right? It knocks you out. It knocks you out. That was one boring game. I have to say Croatia needed Luka Modric, but they're still on top of the group right now. 7 points after 4 games played. This group is going to be very tight. Russia in second under new management with 7 after 4 matches. Slovakia with 6 after 4. Slovenia with 4. Malta with 4. And Cyprus with 4. This group is tight. This group is close. And when I say close, I mean closer than lovers, closer than best friends. Let us just check the matches that has happened so far in Group H. Russia 3, Malta 1. Cyprus 0. Slovakia 0. Slovenia 1. Croatia 0. You see, you hear that, right? Croatia, man, telling you, they're going to give their fans a heart attack. Russia 2, Slovenia 1. Everybody's been beating everybody in this group. Croatia 1, Cyprus 0, Slovakia 2, Malta 2. Big up to Malta, though. I think Dan Magro was in here. Big up to my boy Dan Magro, who is from Malta. I can't believe it, haha. Yeah, big up to Dan Magro, man. Malta is doing the business in this group, man. Cyprus 1, Slovenia 0. You see what's going on in this group, right? You see. I know you see what's going on in this group. Everyone's beating everybody. Everyone's taking points off everybody. Slovakia 2, Russia 1. Croatia 3, Malta 0. Then in September, yesterday, Malta 3, Cyprus 0. This result shocked me because I expected Cyprus to do a lot better because they have been performing well in the group so far. But to lose 3-0 to Malta, that's, man. Big up to Malta, though. Big up to Malta. Slovenia 1, Slovakia 1. Points taken off each other there. Russia 0, Croatia 0. What a group. What a group. Group H is the group of life. You have an opportunity to get through from Group H. And guys, over in the Korea Republic Iraq game, it's still 0-0. Remember, we are watching that one as we speak. And there'll be games in Africa coming up. Maybe they'll catch me live. Maybe those games will catch me while I'm live too. So, I didn't want that, but it is what it is. We have to continue the work. The work must continue. My alarms keep going off, man. So, in Africa, just to touch on that really quick, in Africa, guys, we have Kenya versus Uganda and DR Congo versus Tanzania at 9 a.m. So, if I'm still live, I'll just tune into those matches and follow them in the background. So, look, let's continue, man. Big up to everybody in there. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream. World Cup qualifiers daily, baby. Online school bus. Online school, not school bus. Online school has broken me. I swore I saw a bus. Am I getting dyslexic here? Big up to Zach in the house, man. Adam says, imagine if Malta had that cushion from the Nations League. They would be able to go to the playoffs from the 3rd place spot. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Let's run through these matches. Not much to really talk about. I only watched one game from this group. Malta 3, Cyprus 0. Attard in the 44th and the 54th minute, and J. Mbong in the 46th. Wow. 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 Emphatic victory. Emphatic victory. Emphatic victory. What a freaking win. And Malta, this guy seems like he's maybe a naturalized citizen. Maybe Malta has a few of them, because I could see another guy in the back there. You know what I mean? These guys are not native from Malta, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they are. I don't know. But as you guys could see, nice crest, man. Nice crest. And nice brand. Jivova. Never heard of that brand before. So they're doing their thing. Really doing their thing. Take a look at this picture here. Take a look at that picture. So big up to Malta. Big up to Malta. So look, we won't stay too long on that game. But and we will touch on the other fixtures pretty soon. All right. Malta play Slovenia next. And for Cyprus, their next game is against Russia. Slovenia 1, Slovakia 1. Stojanovic, 42nd minute. Bozinic, 32nd minute. 1-1, 2 first half goals. Both teams cancel each other out. And they share the spoils. The flags are very similar, as you guys could see. Same colors, just the different sigil. So, yeah, fair enough. They deserve a point apiece. But we know Slovakia, a very gritty team. They were at the last Euro. Slovenia didn't make it. But Slovenia under Matjaž Kek has been a highly improved team. And how do I know Matjaž Kek? From my days of watching a little bit of the Croatian league. So, yeah, big up to the boy Matjaž, man. Big up to my boy Matjaž Kek. Stefan Takovic is the manager of Slovakia. And you know they have quality, man. Hamšík, Kučka, Lobotka, Weiss, Vladimir Weiss, Skriniar. Very quality outfit. Very, very quality. And if you check the bench here for them, they have Duda. Names I recognize. Hanchko. Robert Mack, of course. You know he scored that goal at the Euros. Slovenia, they have the big boy in goal, Jan Oblak. They have Jan Oblak. Once they have Jan Oblak in goal, they're always going to compete. Peter Stojanovic, I think he's still at Dinamo Zagreb. And who else do I recognize here? Where's my boy Josip, man? My boy Josip Ilicic. So quality players. They have qualified for the World Cup before, I think twice, but they haven't been back since 2010, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to move right on. We're going to move on. We have a lot of games to talk about, and we won't linger on this one. You know, the great Elephant Man says, nah, linger. You shouldn't be lingering on things. Guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you're yet to do so. Let's get the stream up to 50 thumbs up. This is a continuation of what we were doing last night before my basement got flooded out. And it's my fault, you know, because I had all the freaking warnings on my phone. All the Amber Alerts came out on my phone to say, hey, man, flash flood. Be careful, flash flood. I didn't pay attention. I succumbed to the flash flood. Big up to Nicholas Bauer. Yeah, Nicholas, you're late, bro. We already did that. Bro. We did that, you know. We on top of things around here. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily, man. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily. The basement is dry again, but there's obviously some dampness left over. So I'm hoping for a couple hot days, the next couple days, to dry out the basement completely. So hopefully everything works out. You know what I mean? It's all right, Nicholas, bro. It's all right. No big deal. Thank you very much. If you have anything else to share, make sure you do so. Once again, I'd like to thank Ivan LFC for becoming a member. So thank you very much. We have a new member of the channel. Guys, if you could afford $3.99 per month to help support the thing, it's only a cost of a beer or maybe like a large or extra large coffee. So if you want to send a coffee my way every month, consider becoming a member of the channel. Appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who drops super chats as well during the live streams, man. It helps to keep the thing going, keep the lights on around here. When I say lights, I mean, yes, it has expenses, guys. StreamYard is not free. The music you hear in the background is not free. as well. You know, it's not free, it's no copyright music, but you have to pay a subscription to get these quality beats. And there's always improvement on equipment and all this stuff, and you know what I mean? And just to keep me going. To buy water, I have like 1 million water bottles in this room right now, and I'm about to open another one because I'm damn thirsty from talking so much. So it's 8:21 a.m. New York time. We've been live for 45 minutes. And we haven't really scratched the surface. We haven't. You know, so let's continue. Russia 0, Croatia 0. Hrvatska played in the Luzhniki Stadium, Moscow. So it's not a bad result to pick up a 0-0 draw against Russia on the road without Luka Modric. Don't know the circumstances behind him missing the game. I don't know if he wasn't released or whatnot. So Adam, if you have anything else on that one, let me know. The bench is kind of light though. I gotta say the bench has a lot of new faces on the bench. But one thing I have to say to Zlatko Dalic, bro. What is your beef? What is your beef against Mislav Orsic? Orsic has to start games. Orsic has to start. Listen, you'll have to put Vlasic in the center and put Orsic out wide or something. But I think with Orsic in the team, you give yourself a better chance of winning games. He could come off as an impact sub, but bring him on earlier for God's sake, man. Bring him on a bit earlier. Croatia did get a few chances. I could remember that Kramaric chance, but it was like a snapshot. He didn't really have enough time to settle on that. But overall, it was not the most entertaining of games. Russia did threaten on a few occasions, but it again wasn't the most entertainment, right? It wasn't a well put together entertainment package. So gotta give it to Zachariah here, a youngster who made his debut on the day. Arsene Zachariah, Mario Fernandes, and Guilherme, both naturalized Brazilians as well. And Alexei Miranchuk played as a false nine on the day. You had regulars like Golovin and Barinov, along with Kuzyaev and Karavayev on the team. So Igor Akinfeev no longer plays for the national team. We know he has moved on. And the Russian national team has a new manager. His name is Valery Karpin. Let's see how long he lasts. Zlatko Dalic is in his 4th year managing Croatia. And I'm pretty sure a lot of Croatians want him out because he does a lot of BS sometimes, man. Not sometimes, all the time. You see what I mean? Croatia will qualify for the World Cup, in my opinion. I think both these teams from this group will qualify to the World Cup. But you never know, man. You never know. You can't write off the other teams. But that's my picks from this group, Croatia and Russia, to qualify for the World Cup. But I'm having Croatia go through to the playoffs, though. They play too many games. Playoffs. 0-0. Oh, one big thing I have to talk about in terms of this match. Big up to my boy, Borna Sosa, who really wanted to play for Germany. Very, very badly wanted to play for Germany. That didn't work out, and he is now playing for Croatia. Croatia needed to strengthen their left back position, right? They needed to strengthen their left. The left back position was their weakest position, in my opinion. And I think they have found a player in Borna Sosa and also Joško Vardiel, who does play left back as well. But Vardiel suffered a little setback. So you could have Vardiel over on the right, because right back has been an issue as well with Šimi Vrsaljko, always injured. So look, Croatia, we know the golden generation just made it to the World Cup final. And there was a golden generation back in 1998 as well. But they could build on this. They could really build on this. They have Mateo Kovacic still around, as Adam the Great is stating here. And they have a few good youngsters to actually work on going forward. Antonio Marin, I think, deserves some more opportunity in this setup. You have to trust in the youth, because when the older guys decide to retire, like last minute, like, yeah, I retire, then you're scampering. You're really scampering. It's really nice also to see if it's Olic and Vedran Charluka as part of the coaching staff as well. That's a good look. That would all definitely help the national team. 2 veterans there. So Croatia, they looked okay, and I think they're lucky not to lose the match. A point in Russia on the road is a big point. Russia will be ruined the fact that they allow Croatia to pick a point off them in their backyard. So that's my thoughts on this game. I think it was a fair result. No team really lit up the day. But yeah, nothing else to add. Nothing else to really add. So we got to move right on. Definitely going to move right on from this one. We have a lot more games to talk about. And with that being said, let's move on. But before we do, let's just touch on the next fixtures that's coming up in this group. We have Cyprus versus Russia in 2 days, Slovenia versus Malta, and Slovakia versus Croatia coming up. There's also Russia, Malta, Slovakia, Cyprus, and Croatia versus Slovenia in September. So we have all those games to touch on going forward. So look, we're going to move on to the next group. And that group is Group I. We almost done with Europe, guys. After this, I'll be touching Asia briefly. And I have to talk about Concacaf. And I have to talk about CONMEBOL. Let's run through Group I. I don't think we had any games from Group I. Yeah, we didn't have any games from Group I, guys. We only have... That's it. That's actually it for Europe. That's it. So let's just run through these groups and where they're at right now. England are another team who could actually be close to booking their place to Qatar if they pick up a win in their remaining the September matches, I should say. And with that said, guys, it is still 0-0 between Iraq and Korea Republic. It seems like Korea Republic are gonna make hard work of this one. So look, England 9 points. Hungary, guys, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. I'm not gonna give it away. But I think Hungary stand a great chance of making it to the World Cup. After what we saw from them at the Euros, they haven't made it since 1986, and the Magyars could be back. I have a good feeling Hungary are going through to the playoffs ahead of both Albania and Poland, who are on 6 and 4 points, and definitely above Andorra and San Marino. So keep your eye on this Hungarian team, very talented setup. Gulaski, Soboslai is back. There's the Shalai, there's Jalai, there's Willie Orban. The list goes on, man. The list goes on. So, look, just to run through what happened in this group so far. 1-0 win, Albania over Andorra. 3-3 between Hungary and Poland. 5-0 win for England over San Marino. Should have been 10. England, you were poor. 2-0 win over Albania for England. 3-0 win for Hungary over San Marino. San Marino seems like they have improved, though. You know what I mean? It should have been 10 and 9 and 8 nils, but instead it's 5 and 3 and 2s. Poland 3, Andorra 0. Both Andorra and San Marino have seemingly improved, it seems. Albania 2, San Marino 0. Hungary 4, Andorra 1. England 2, Poland 1. And we have games coming up pretty soon, today. The game's coming up today. I'm going to predict these games next, guys. Andorra, San Marino. This is a huge game. Forget about England versus Hungary. Watch the Andorra, San Marino. England, Hungary. Away game for England there in Budapest. We know that they're fully vaccinated over there. The stadium is going to be packed. It's going to be rough for England. I have a really good prediction for y'all right now. Iraq are defending really well right now against South Korea. It is still 0-0. In the 69th minute of the game. So we're following that one. We have 2 matches coming up in Africa at 9 a.m. So I will be tuning into those games if I'm still live. I don't need to follow every single detail of what's going on in the games, guys. This is not Man City I'm watching. Poland versus Albania is also today. And then we have Albania. Well, we'll talk about those games later because I have to touch on these games. If we do not get a flood later, knock on wood, I should not have said that. Let me pause this thing to knock on wood. I should definitely not have talked about a flood. I hope we don't get rain again today. Listen, the rain last night made me want the winter to come like ASAP. I'm fed up of this summer already. I'm fed up of the rains. I'm fed up of the summer. Hopefully this does not happen next year. So let us move on. We have one more group to just run through. Armenia are top in this group so far with 9 points. Macedonia, North Macedonia, 6 points. Germany a third with 6 points. I still have Germany coming through from this group. Romania, fourth with 3 points. Iceland, fifth with 3 points. And Liechtenstein without a point. Big up, I gotta say this. I gotta say big up to Armenia, man. Armenia doing the business in this group. And it would be crazy if they make it directly to the World Cup from this group, like getting a point off Germany. If Armenia manages to pick up a point against Germany in their games against Germany, they're qualifying. Believe me, they're qualifying. They're qualifying. Just if Armenia do not lose any more games, let me just put it out there, they're qualified for the World Cup. Well, I mean, if they draw all their remaining games, they won't. But pick up a few wins and a few draws. They need 2 draws against Germany and to win their other games against the other teams or pick up draws against them. But if they lose to Germany, they'll put their World Cup place in jeopardy. So I'm not going to call it on Armenia yet. We're going to play that one safe. Let's just take a look at the fixtures that happened in this group, and then we move on to the next Confederation. So Liechtenstein 0, Armenia 1, Romania 3. We had North Macedonia 2, Germany 3, Iceland 0, Armenia 2, Iceland 0. North Macedonia 5, Liechtenstein 0. Germany 1, Romania 0. Armenia 3, Romania 2. Iceland 4, Liechtenstein 1. Germany 1, North Macedonia 2. This is where we left off in Group J. Disaster for Germany. Under new management, Joachim Löw. Joachim Löw has left the building. Hansi Flick. You see, his name is still in my head. His name is he's still in my freaking head. The ghost of Joachim Löw still haunts. So today we have games between Liechtenstein and Germany, North Macedonia and Armenia, and Iceland play Romania. That will do it for the European leg of the review. But we have games coming up today, guys. Let me share my predictions for you, man. Let me share my predictions with you, I should say. Let's go to the fixture list. Let's go over to the fixture list here. Let that populate. And let's just take a look at the games. September 2nd, 2021. Thursday. Guys, you could drop your prediction. Big up to Adam, man. Appreciate it, Adam. Thanks for coming through, man. Much love, much respect. Much love, much respect. The flash flood this morning was brutal in Connecticut. Bro, the flash flood in New York last night, brutal. My basement got flooded for the first time. That's the first time I had to deal with a flooding. Video James, I'm using the UEFA website. That's the official website. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Look at the boy Hunming's son, man. You want to score against Man City, and you can't freaking score against Iraq. Shame on you, son. Shame on you. Still 0-0 over there. Guys, let's run through these matches, man. Candy Crusher, what do you think of Oman beating Japan? I think it's a great result. It's the first time they have done so in their history. I will clip that. We did talk about it earlier. I will clip it. I'm making notes of where I should actually clip out. And we will talk about, I will put it out on the channel as a little clip. I think people appreciate that. Look, Georgia versus Kosovo in Group B, guys. I'm going for a 1-1 draw in that match. We will react to my predictions a little later on. So if you have any predictions, drop it in the chat, guys. Sweden versus Spain. I'm also going for a 1-1 draw. And it will be on the road for Spain in Solna. Group C, Lithuania versus Northern Ireland. I'm going to go for Northern Ireland to beat Lithuania 3-1. Should be a formality there for Northern Ireland, but they might make big work of it. You know what I'm saying? Then we have another Group C match between Italy and Bulgaria. I'm predicting Italy to beat Bulgaria 4-0. 4-0. Big up to Ivan, who says the flooding was bad in DC Tuesday night, man. Listen, we've had some really bad rains. Those are not good rains. Those are bad rains. Group E, Estonia versus Belgium. I'm going to go for a 6-0 win for Belgium. I'll be putting up the predictions on the screen. I won't be reading out all of them. So if you have predictions, just drop it. Thank you, Molten. 6-0 for Belgium over Estonia. Czech Republic versus Belarus in Group E. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Czech Republic. Group I, Andorra versus San Marino. I'm going to go towards Andorra here, but I'm going to go for both teams to score. A 2-1 win for Andorra. So Video James is saying a 2-0 win for Sweden. Let's see how that one works out. So in Group I, Hungary versus England. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Surprise, surprise. 1-1 draw. I think Hungary are going to frustrate the hell out of England. Poland versus Albania in that group. I'm going to go for Poland to pick up a win here, and that's going to be 2-0. Group J. We're going to move on to Group J, guys. Remember, drop your predictions in the chat. Group J, Liechtenstein versus Germany. 7-0 win for Germany. 7-0. 7-0. Who knows? Germany might just bottle this one too. But I'm going to go for them to win 7-0. Seventh heaven, baby. Seventh heaven. Group J, North Macedonia versus Armenia. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Armenia to remain unbeaten in the group. And Iceland versus Romania. I'm going to predict a 0-0 draw. 0-0. I don't predict a lot of 0-0s, but for this one, I think it's going to be a stalemate here. So Molten, I was thinking 2-0, LOL. Nah, man. Nah, let's give them a little bit more respect. Let's just show them a little bit more respect. So, guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to head on over to the FIFA website. FIFA. I'm going to head on over to FIFA. And even Hwang Hee-chan is playing for Korea Republic right now. And they are still struggling. They're still struggling. So we're just gonna we're gonna switch. We already switched to the FIFA website. I didn't even realize I did that. But what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go to South America. We're gonna talk about South America. We have games coming up in South America later today. And yeah, if you guys are wondering though, the African games, I made the predictions in last night's live stream. But I'm finishing off Europe right now. It's been an hour. I've been doing good. I've been doing really good. And we're going to talk CONMEBOL, Asia, and CONCACAF for the remainder of this live stream. So we won't stay super long on CONMEBOL, but let's just go to CONMEBOL. We'll take a look at the standings right now. We know there's 10 teams in the confederation. Let's go down to the bottom and see what we got here. Not very intuitive at all. It's a round robin type thing. Teams play each other twice. You have 10 teams here. And these are the standings so far in CONMEBOL, right? These are the standings. And how ironically this Spanish song comes on while I'm talking about CONMEBOL. How fitting. How fitting. So Brazil are off to a perfect start. 6 wins in 6 games. They have 18 points. Argentina second, unbeaten. 3 wins, 3 draws, 12 points. Ecuador a third with 3 wins and 3 losses. And Football Fair and I were talking about how well Ecuador started back in 2018 with, I think, about 13 out of 15 points, something like that, and then fell away big time. So let's see what happens with them. I do have them making it to the playoffs, and I think I have them as far as making it to the World Cup as one of the teams coming back to the World Cup via the playoffs. Let us see how they do. Uruguay, a 4th with 8 points, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Colombia, a 5th. I do have Colombia making it to the World Cup. I do have Uruguay making it to the World Cup. I'm telling you this because you're here. This is an exclusive live stream, so it's okay to reveal information like that here. You see what I mean? But still watch the videos, guys. Still go and watch the videos, right? Look. Last time around, when I was doing 2018 World Cup content, I didn't have this feature. I didn't have the luxury of bringing things up on the screen and going live. This is fancy stuff. This is fancy stuff. Listen, look at how much we've progressed in 3 years. This is ridiculous, man. Listen, there might be flying cars in the year 2030, or you might be watching me in virtual reality in 2030. Like, I'm live, and it seems like you're right there in the room with me. You see what I mean? So we're going to move right on. We're going to continue. Paraguay in 6th, just outside the playoff zone with 7 points. Paraguay always does well, always tease, but never really, qualify. They haven't been qualifying for a while. Chile, oh man, they missed the last World Cup. They have 6 points. Terrible start. 3 draws, 2 losses, and 1 win. Bolivia are 8th with 5 points. 1 win, 2 draws, and 3 losses. Not bad. They have Venezuela in 9th with 4 points. 4 losses, 1 win, and a draw. Peru, bottom of the pile. Remember, Peru made it to the World Cup after a long hiatus. Last qualified in 1982 and 2018. They're at the bottom. 4 losses, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Still 0-0 in the game between Iraq and South Korea. 81st minute. You got to give it to Iraq here. They were the underdogs. They're on the road, and they're trying to waste time, it seems. You got to give it to the time wasters, man. You really got to give it to them. So, guys, what are we going to talk about right now? We're going to predict the matches. We won't be long. We won't be long here. So if you guys have your 4 picks or 5 picks to come through from South America, let me know. But we are going to just be touching on the matches that's coming up on September 2nd. Let me just find September 2nd right here, and we'll see these fixtures. So these are the fixtures coming up on September 2nd. They have, I thought there were more fixtures though. And maybe I write down the fixtures for September 3rd too. Let me just go to the South American thing on Google here to just make sure. Let me just see something. Damn, this thing is, let me see. CONMEBOL. All right. Let me just touch on that. All right. So, yeah, we have 4 games. We have 5 games today. I thought I saw that right. FIFA, what's going on here? You only have 4 games. You have only 4 games here, FIFA. Maybe there was a schedule change or something. There definitely was a schedule change. Oh, no. Listen, they have Friday, September 3rd, but look at the date on these games. September 2nd. Somebody is not doing their job over there. I'm telling you. There's 5 matches, but why is it on the Friday, September 3rd? You see that? So these are the games that we will be talking about right now. These games right here on your screen presently. Let me bring this up a little bit more so you could see all the matches. These games, man. These games, guys. 5 games to predict right now. Big up to Michael. How are you, man? Asia starting off with some upsets. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. So when the game between Korea and Iraq finishes, I'll talk about that one just like I did between Oman and Japan. That's a big win there for Oman, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. You have the entire Japan saying, oh, man, South Korea with an effort blocked. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, so we will continue. We have a lot of things to talk about. So let me stop wasting time right now. Stop it, Dom. Stop it. Continue. Continue, Dom. So I just want to bring up Iraq here. I just want to check the record between Iraq and South Korea so I could have that one ready. I want to have it ready. So if this result holds, I could actually talk about it. Let me just see. They haven't done well against them, though. They haven't done well against them. They have beaten them once. So we'll touch on that a little later. Let's continue here, guys. Bolivia versus Colombia in Bolivia. I think that'll be in La Paz. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, you know. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for this fixture. I'm going to be making predictions right now. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Okay, guys? I'm going to go for 1-1. Someone's calling me. Let me let them know that I can't talk, man. Let me let them know that I can't talk. And my daughter's mom just sent me a picture of her. She's on the verge of being 12, man. Oh, my God. I can't believe my firstborn has grown up. Ah, man. I got to buy me a big, big gun. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Oh, man, guys. Don't have kids, man. Yeah. Let me just let this guy know I can't talk right now. Can't talk right now. God, my phone is just blowing up. Right now, yeah. Autocorrect, change it to run. So, look, let us start, man. I'm going for a 1-1 draw here. Bolivia versus Colombia. Guys, share your predictions in the chat here, please. Appreciate that. Share your predictions in the chat. We will get to the Asian predictions pretty soon. If you have any predictions, let me know. Ivan, bro. All right, guys, I got to get ready for work. Everyone have a good day today. Catch you guys later. Yeah, Ivan, go back, watch the live stream. If you could watch it at work in your earphones, that'll be awesome too, bro. I love doing that to live streams that I tune into. So, Molten is saying a 2-1 to Colombia, I think. I'm just going for a twist here. I'm not going for nothing too boring. 3-1 says online school has broken me for Colombia. But I think Bolivia are going to pick up a point here. They're very, very difficult. Yep, Bolivia are at home. It's right there on the screen. Right there on the screen, moderate mapper. Right there. Just look up right there. Just look up. It's there. Bolivia versus Colombia. It's on Bolivian soil. And yeah, I'm going to go for... I'm definitely going for Bolivia to pick up a point here. Definitely. So this is in La Paz, Bolivia, at high altitude. Very, very high altitude. So that's why it's very difficult to play in Bolivia, guys. It's the altitude. If you look at a picture of La Paz, right? If you look at a picture of La Paz, that we... Let's do this. Let me show you guys a picture of La Paz, right? I just want to do this. Let me show you something. Let's just do this. Let's just do this really quick. For fun. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is La Paz. This is La Paz. Wow. Scenic. Very picturesque. Skyscrapers. Mountains in the background. Hills. Altitude is going to be difficult. Thank you very much to Nikhil Baradwaj. I can't say. I'm butchering your name. Baradwaj. All right, Baradwaj. Nikhil Baradwaj. What is this? Australian? Is this Australian, Nikhil? Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Howdy, bro. Your predictions for the first game between Nigeria and Liberia. I'm going for a 3-0 win to the Super Eagles. Up, Eagles. Up, Niger. Yeah, what is that? What is that currency, bro? What is that currency? My prediction for this game, it's going to be, I haven't made predictions for this one yet. I haven't. This game ain't playing today. So, you're going to have to, I don't want to make you wait. I really don't want to make you wait. But let me just let you know this. You probably, okay, Australian dollar. Thank you very much, man. That's huge. 15 Aussie dollars. Appreciate it. Let me let you know this. I have Nigeria qualifying directly for the World Cup in the grueling African qualifiers. The Super Eagles, up with the Super Eagles. People always say that I'm Nigerian. They think I think you're Nigerian, you know. No, I'm not Nigerian, but who knows? I have to do that DNA test to find out if I'm indeed Nigerian, though. But I'm not Nigerian. But I do have Nigeria topping their group. Obviously, that's a very easy group, in my opinion, for Nigeria. And I do have them going all the way and qualifying for the World Cup. So, big up to the Super Eagles, man. Just to touch on that group, because, of course, you dropped the super chat. I have to actually, answer your question there. They are in Group C, with Cape Verde and Central African Republic dropping points yesterday. Nigeria versus Liberia. I think Nigeria should pick up 3 points here against Liberia. So I will make my predictions later. I want to keep it fair and do the predictions later. But I don't want to call it right now. That's fair, right? That's fair. I think that's fair. Nikhil. So Nikhil is saying I grew up in Nigeria and Eagles are my team. Big up to Nikhil, man, who is currently in Australia. Video James says Dominic Rich equal 100% Vinci, no other ethnicity. You're funny, bro. You're funny. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. So look. I know we're talking about South America right now, right? I know we are. But what we have to do, guys, what we got to do, we have to make a switch and go over. Remember, this is World Cup qualifiers daily. We could switch around. We could talk about Africa one time. We could talk about Asia the other time and move around a bit. There's still, you know, there's still, what's the word I'm looking for? God damn. There's still some semblance here, but we got to go around, especially when games are currently going on, and we got to go touch on this game right about now. Let's go back over to this game. Korea Republic 0, Iraq 0. And we're going to finish off this game right now because this is huge. This is absolutely massive for Iraq. Korea, I'm expecting them to qualify directly from the group, but it seems like it's going to be very, very, very difficult, man. It's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. Iraq are on the verge of picking up a famous draw. In terms of their record against Korea Republic, they have played 6 times. But, wait, it's a famous draw, but they have a very good record against South Korea. I should have known this. I should have done a little bit of research and say, hey, man, no way. South Korea picking up 3 points against Iraq. They have met each other 6 times, guys. Iraq has only lost twice against South Korea. And those losses came in the 2015 Asian Cup and the friendly back in 2009. But for the 2007, I should say, Asian Cup that Iraq went on to win, they defeated Korea on pens 4-3. This is big, and that's their only victory against Korea Republic. I know it had to be something special. But 4 minutes of extra time. There's only 2.5 minutes left in this game. And we're going to just touch on it a little. We're going to pay it some attention before it actually finishes. And as Nikhil is saying, they are former Asian champions that I just mentioned there. So Michael says, my problem with South Korea is if they don't have a recognized striker, your son is amazing, but they need more attacking options. They have Hwang Hee-chan on the field too. Still not able to breach this Iraqi defense. The thing about these teams, right, they're very difficult to break down, man. They're very tight. Ooh, that was close. And you see, very difficult. Another cross smashed away by the Iraq team. But South Korea, very dominant. Looking to get a shot off, but it fizzles out. This one is ending in a draw. This is ending in a draw. Definitely ending in a draw here. But big up to Ali Adnan, though. Ali Adnan, a warrior here for this team. We take a look at the lineups here. Ali Adnan, he had to go off. But, you know, he is the big man in this team. I think he's currently unattached, though. Where's Muhammad Ali? Yeah, Muhammad Ali came off the bench. He's another player I am familiar with. Justin Merram. I think he plays in the MLS. So, look at the Korea team, man. You have Hwang up top and you have Son. The other players I don't know that well. I'm not going to act like I know these guys. I don't. I really don't, man. I don't know these guys that well. Really don't. Names are too similar. So, oh man, why are these guys fighting? So the Iraqi player and the South Korean player fighting. I do know Kim, man. Kim Jin Mei. I do know you. Kim Min Jae. That's another player I do know because, you know, of course, I use him in FIFA a lot. Doing some past series. But yeah. So, guys, just 30 seconds. South Korea with the ball. They're looking to get the goal. The winner. It will be the winner. Iraq, not many attacks. You look at the stat here. Iraq, 2 shots at goal. None on target. Only 32% of the ball. South Korea, 15 shots at goal. 5 on target, 68% of the ball. Guys, I'm watching this game right now. So I'm not just talking from this. I'm watching this South Korea with an opportunity. And it's a handball. It goes the opposite way. And it should end a draw. A 0-0 draw. The referee, I think, is about to blow his whistle. And this would be a famous draw for Iraq as they have proven themselves to be a thorn in the side of the Koreans. Not a good start by Japan and South Korea here, losing to their Western Asian oppositions Oman, and well, this is a loss. A loss and a draw. The whistle goes, and it's a draw. It's a draw. Massive point, as Mike said. Massive, massive point. You see? You see? Danny said, Dom, how are you watching the game? I'm watching it on something called Paramount Plus. I don't know if Paramount Plus is only available in the US, but I'm watching it on Paramount Plus. There's also ways you could get these subscription services if you live outside of the US. You need a VPN. If you get a VPN and you could reroute your signal from America, it would act as if you're in America and you could sign up and watch these things. So you need a VPN. So it's gonna cost you. It's not gonna come easy. It's not gonna come free. Or you could watch one of those free apps. So the comments here: South Korea drawing at home is bad, especially because Iraq can rocket forward at home. And the other thing too for South Korea is all the traveling that they possibly have to do to the Middle East. They are the only team from Eastern Asia in their group here. Let's take a look at the groups. Let's just take a look at the group. Iraq, Iran, Lebanon, Syria, UAE. It's a lot of traveling, and their home games are the games they have to pick up those 3 points in, and they have started out on the wrong foot. But big result for Iraq. You can't take nothing off them, and they go to the top of the pile. 1 point. South Korea, 1 point. But guys, it's still early days. Let us see if South Korea will qualify, or this would be the first time since 1986 that they failed to do so. They have to get one of these top 2 spots. They have to. But you never know, guys. You never ever know. So we're going to move right on, and we are going to go back. We are going to go back. I have to go right back to my my FIFA website. I should have been there, but obviously, you know, we had to move away a little bit. So let me just put it in here. FIFA, bam, it's right there. And we're going to get back talking about CONMEBOL. Yeah, guys, CONMEBOL. Game start in 2 minutes, actually. So because we're doing World Cup qualifiers daily, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. So let me just tune into the African games that are starting in 2 minutes. I have to keep up, but I have to be live, and I have to actually cover this material as well. Congo DR play Tanzania. Bam. Let me tune into that via the iPhone. And on the Android, let me get out of Paramount Plus and open up my ESPN Plus. Yeah, guys, Plus, man. You got to keep paying for these things. As I said, guys, thank you very much for your donations. Thank you very much for being members of the channel. Whoever chose to become members. It's not free to do this. I'm telling you. I have to pay for all these subscription services. It's for me, but it's also definitely to keep up with what's going on in world football and to cover the content on the channel. So Tanzania is also Tanzania versus Congo DR, and Uganda here versus Kenya. Well, I should say Kenya versus Uganda, and I should say Congo DR versus Tanzania. The boys from Tipi Mazembe will be out in their numbers. Cedric Bakambu and, Leon Dama, Tessarand, and all them guys. All right, so let's go back to CONMEBOL. Let's go. CONMEBOL. Let's just get the fixtures that is coming up in today. Fixtures today. All right, let me just scroll down. Let me get that up on the screen again. All right, we won't be distracted again. We will finish off CONMEBOL, where we were talking about Bolivia, and I brought up the La Paz Stadium on the screen. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. The next game, Ecuador versus Paraguay. Ecuador started well. Paraguay, respectable as well. This will be at home in Ecuador. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Ecuador over Paraguay. Guys, if you have any predictions, please share it in the chat. Do appreciate that. Nick Hill. By the way, I love your channel, bro. Zillion times better than any of the fan channels such as AFTV, 100% Chelsea, or even United Stand for that matter. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. If one person feel that way, that's enough for me. That is more than enough for me. That is I've got to say it. That's enough for me. So the games in Africa have kicked off, guys. And for these games, my predictions are Uganda 2, Kenya 1, Congo DR 2, Tanzania 0. Chancellor Mbemba also plays for Congo DR. Let's see if they could qualify for the World Cup. This is their best chance. So, look, Jesus Espinosa 3-1 to Ecuador. We have Mark O'Brien 2-0 to Ecuador. Moderate Mapper 1-0 to Ecuador. Online School 2-1 to Ecuador. And Sydney Football, full-time result in Tokyo. Japan 0, Oman 1. Yes, Sydney Football, thank you very much for updating us. We touched on that one a bit earlier. I will put out a clip, and you guys could leave your thoughts on underneath that one. So it's World Cup Qualifiers Daily from your boy Dominic Rich, and we will continue. And if you guys want to ask any question to know whether I think a country will qualify for the World Cup or not, you feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. We have a comment here from, let me see, I saw this comment. Dom, CAF games are on the FIFA homepage live and free. Yeah, but I have them on ESPN Plus live and free as well because I watch other things on ESPN Plus, so that's just part of the package. But yeah, I rather watch them on my phone than on a website too, guys. Think about it. Because I'm not going to sit around a laptop or a desktop like all the time. We're living in a mobile world, you see? So Michael Talks says, Ecuador haven't won a game since beating Colombia 6-1, so I'll go with a 2-2 draw. Yeah, you're right. B-Skill, I'm honestly so shocked by Oman, so surprising. Yes, B-Skill, this is the first time Oman has beaten Japan in their history, and they've met 11 times. So, Online School, Ecuador also beat Uruguay 4-2. Yeah, Ecuador has just been very inconsistent, man. Let's just put it out there. Let us move on to the next game. Big up to Value in the house, man. Coming out of Australia. Listen, big up to my Australian peeps. That's why I always show Australia love. And whenever I do an Asian video, I put Australia on the thumbnail because I know I have peeps in Australia who support the thing. Thank you very much, Value. $7.99 Australian dollars, man. Who says, what's up, Dom? Love your passion, mate. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You see the thing about this, guys? I could either choose to sit down and watch a whole TV series or some soap opera or be watching movies or just go live. Talk to you guys. It's all about dedication. It's all about the grind. It's all about choices. I could be doing anything else in the world right now, but I chose to be live talking to you guys. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about dedication and commitment, man, and choices. So 0-0 in the games between Congo DR and Tanzania, just the 4th minute, and the same for the Kenya versus Uganda match that I'm watching right now. Kenya, I don't even know who's playing in what color over there in that game. So I'll have to figure that one out pretty soon. So yeah, let us continue, man. Appreciate it, Value. Appreciate everybody who dropped super chat so far. Appreciate everybody who even dropped a like on the video so far, because we have 37 likes. So guys, make sure you smash the like button if you are yet to do so. Really appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? You guys are the real deal Holyfield. So let us go. Let us continue here. We got a lot of games to talk about. We have Concacaf to talk about. That's the big one. Espinosa, keep up the work. Thank you, man. Look, next game on the screen here. Venezuela versus Argentina. My prediction for this one, I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for Messi and his boys. Big win. Messi featuring on the thumbnail, and he's on the background here. You see, nice background I have set up for you guys. Guys, I'm putting effort into this thing. That's the background for the tailless videos that I made. And you know the tailless videos will pick up eventually because there's qualifiers in October. There's qualifiers over in November. Thank you very much, Nick Hill, for becoming a member of the channel, man. Last night, I was actually talking about a goal of mine. If I'm able to grind hard, and end up getting 5,000 members, it'll be very hard. It will be hard. I'll want to get to 100 first. But if I could even, if I get 1,000 members, oh my God. 1,000 members, I might not even have to go to work, guys. It is that serious. I I might not even have to go to work. I could stay home and I could make videos and I could just put more time into the things that I love to do and not work for someone else. You see what I mean? If I want to work on the side, I could just deliver Uber or something. Uber Eats. You know what I mean? Or what's the other one there? DoorDash or something. I don't have to go and work for someone else and be, you know, subject to all these rules and regulation. You know what I mean? So thank you very much, Nikhil. You're helping me get closer to my dream. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Much love, much respect. And I'll continue to try to put out as much quality content as possible so that you guys remain members, and I encourage more people to become members. So Michael is saying one day you'll get there, Dom. You can make then you can make amazing videos all day, every day. Yep, that's the thing. That is the thing. Moderate Mapper, you deserve it though. You have better content than some channels that have hundreds of thousands of subs and views. Tell me about it, bro. It ain't fair, man. It's definitely ain't fair. Palomo, Dom, you should quit in front of your boss you despise. You will get there, Dom, just like sometime soon I'll pay tuition fee. Yeah, man, thank you very much for the encouragement, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the encouragement. But any predictions on the Argentina versus Venezuela match, drop it in the chat and you'll definitely get a shout out for that. Kishore is saying, bro, you already put great content comparing to others. Thanks a lot, man. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm not going to reveal a lot of my plans because I don't want to say something and it doesn't happen. But I have a lot of plans, man. I have something big for the World Cup. Next year, though. Next year. I have it to drop next year. But what I want to do, though, I want to do it differently. Last time around, I was trying to pull off a project and I started too late. I want to start early on this project. I want to start a year and 3 months early on a project. So we have a Ugandan player being stretched off the field here early. Number 15. That's not good. That is not good for the Cranes. That is not good for them. I think Uganda are playing in the white, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they are playing in the white. Yeah. He's the one who actually put in the tackle, you know, and end up getting hurt. But let me know your predictions, guys. You guys are the real deal, man. That's the thing. I don't have, like, you know, a lot of people in the live stream, like 1,000 people right now. But it's just the core, man. It's good to have 50, 60, 70 people in here than 1 million people in here because we won't be able to keep up. Don't get me wrong. I would love 1 million people in the live stream. You know what I mean? That would mean that I'm obviously a millionaire. But still, you got to appreciate the little things, man. Definitely. Ricky Swift, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Big up to Omar M. Got to give it to Omar M. He has been around since 2017. Since I started this channel back in 2017. So I got to give it to Omar M, man. Big up to Got It, who says hi from Sweden. Nikhil, all good. It's all about self-belief. I'm looking to start my own channel and will definitely love to do a free match previews and reviews. Big Arsenal fan. And I must say, we're miles behind City. Definitely, man. Definitely, Nikhil. Definitely. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at DominicRichFC if you want to work with me in the future to talk Arsenal, City, or anything. You know what I mean? Ilyas, big up, Dom. Enjoying these streams. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Look, we're going to continue. We're going to continue. Argentina 4, Venezuela 2. Is that your prediction? Yeah. Argentina 4. Omar M 2-0. Adam Mendel 3-0 to Argentina. Super Saiyan 4-2 to Argentina. Thank you very much. We have a predictions up here. Online school 3-1 to Argentina again. So appreciate it, man. What else we have here in terms of prediction? So Value say, Dom, how do I become a member? Cause the link is in the description box. The link is in the description box to become a member of the channel. Right there. It's right on top in the description. Very easy to find. Right there. You just click it. It's 1 tier, $3.99 a month. You'll get a badge to stand out. All your comments will be picked up. And there's emojis as well. If I get enough members, I'll be able to upload more emojis And you guys could request new emojis if you don't like the current ones that I have. So do appreciate that, man. So the link is right in the description. And there should be a link. There should be a tab that says join. Click the join button. There's a button that says join right there to become a member. Do appreciate that, man. Nikhil, keep up the good work. We're all here to encourage you. Listen, this is tough. I was live last night. I had to end the live because of a freaking flood in my basement. So when I tell you this thing is different, when I tell you this is on a different level, and this thing is epic, and when you think about it, it's a great story. I'm telling you that. You could actually clip that one out. Oh man, YouTuber basement floods while he's live. Crazy. Crazy. The water almost got into this room too. I just looked at a bag in the room, a paper bag, where my Santa hat is in. And big up to the Santa hat. I'm going to bring it back for Christmas. The bottom of the bag was wet. So, oh man, I had to really end the stream and put up a little barrier in front of the room, some old clothes. Because I didn't want the water coming in and messing up my computer and all these things, man. So yeah. Sufos Madzen. Yep, I heard there are flash floods in New York. Definitely. Oh, definitely were. I survived the first ones, you know, but I did have a scare last week. Water did come into the basement last week, and I should have taken that one, and I should have snaked the freaking drain. But it worked. The drain was working good. But I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened. A lot of debris got into it. Next game, Peru at the bottom of the pile versus Uruguay, and they will be on home soil. My prediction for this one is a 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw for Peru versus Uruguay. And guys, I've already gone over the groups, already talked about the points tally and everything, so you could scroll back if you missed it. Watch the replay. But guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you're yet to do so. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily, where I'll be coming live every day or multiple times a day to talk about these World Cup qualifying games. All right? And because by the time you know it, next week, we're back talking about the Premier League and the Champions League again. So, yeah. So, let us do this, man. Big up to Tedros, who's saying, oh, what's up, Dom? My first stream, I liked and subbed from Canada. Thank you very much, man. Anybody you see commenting on the stream right now has to be a subscriber. And that's why I love the feature that YouTube brought for subscriber-only live streams. Because I know you guys are subscribed and you guys made the commitment to subscribe to the channel. And if you say something that I don't like in the chat, I don't have to get mad at you because I know you're a subscriber and you're just sharing your thoughts. But before that feature, there used to be so many trolls, man. They'll come and they'll say things and they'll be rude and they just spam. We ain't gonna get much spammers in here. Just know that. We won't be getting the spammers up in here, man. But guys, the road to 46K is in full effect. We only need 288 subs to get there. We will get there, hopefully, by the end of September and move on towards 47, 48, 49, and 50. So looking to hit 50 before Christmas. And we're going to have a Christmas party celebrating the success of the channel. Half century. Half century. Big up to Sufus Mazden, who has become a member. Maybe I need to talk about becoming a member a lot more often, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because becoming a member, I don't have exclusive content because I don't have enough members yet. But what I do for members is I make sure I stay on my game and I put out quality content all the time. You see what I'm saying? So appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Sufus Madzen. Thank you very much for becoming a member. I hope everyone who became a member stays a member. It's only $3.99. I know I'm saying it's only, but think about what we do with $3.99. We buy a cup of coffee, we buy a beer, we buy a 4-pack of candy. You know what I mean? So just picture it as giving your boy Dominic Rich a cup of coffee or 4 bottles of water for the month. Just think about it like that. And I think it will be easier to digest, because sometimes you look at it, you're like, ah man, $4.99 a month, I ain't paying that. But appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, man. Let's get the memberships up. Thanks. We're gonna move on. Peru, Uruguay. predictions. Uruguay 2, Peru 1. 4-4 draw. Wow. 3-2 win for Uruguay here. Palomo, 2-1 win for Peru. Adam, 2-1 for Uruguay. Super Saiyan. Uruguay beats Peru 2-1. We have Super Saiyan again, 2-0. 2-0 to Uruguay. Let me see, Palomo. Yeah, I read that around already. If you guys make any other predictions, let me know. Pierre Paquette. Hey, Dom. Are you okay last night? So stop quickly. Didn't know everything was all right. Yeah, man, everything's all right. We dealt with the flood. There was a flood in the basement. First time ever that happened to me. Actually, the second time. And I had to stop the stream. I had to. If I didn't stop the stream, guys, I'm telling you, if I didn't stop the stream, the amount of water that would have come into this basement, I wouldn't be able to be in here right now. It was that bad, and there would have been so much water settled up in the basement. Imagine you going away on vacation and something like that happened to you. Oh my God. You come back, you meet your house floating, basically. And this is nothing. So I'm thankful, I'm appreciative that it did not get worse, because for some people, like my wife showed me a picture at her job, there was water. You know those doors at the back of like buildings that has that little push bar that you push to get out, and the push bar is like right midway at your torso? The water was up to the push bar. The water was up to the push bar. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I got it good. I really got it good. So Sufus is saying, I really like the content. Big up, man. Thank you very much. I will keep putting it out and try to put out the best quality possible. So, guys, we're going to move on to the last game in CONMEBOL. Chile versus Brazil. This one's a little easy to predict, in my opinion. But I'm going for a 2-1 win for Brazil on Chilean soil. We know that Chile has a lot of experience, man. A lot of 100-cap players still in their team. And this could either hurt them or help them. You see? But I think it's hurting them a lot more. They need some new players to just freshen things up. You see what I mean? IC United, thoughts on the Iraq draw? I think it's a big draw. But if we look at the history between them and South Korea, they haven't really... South Korea never performed well against them. Only what was that? 2 losses, I think. But Iraq has 3 draws and a win. And they also beat South Korea on their way to winning the Asian Cup back in 2007. So, yeah, man, a big draw. I talked about it earlier. I will clip it out and put it out as a separate little video. Super Saiyan Blue, Brazil 3-1 Chile. Danny, 2015 Asian Cup, South Korea beat Iraq 2-0. Yep, did touch on that one as well. What else we have here? Adam, 2-1 to Brazil, same. Super Saiyan, 3-1 to Brazil. Any more predictions on this one, guys? So, Sufus is saying, apparently the subway is closed because of flooding as well. You see? So, I didn't get it. I didn't have it too bad. I really didn't have it too bad, man. I didn't have it too bad. And I like to big up to Michael Talks Football, who is in here. He has a channel. He does a lot of international content as well. So go check out Michael's channel, man. Big up to Mike. Mike is now a regular guest on my channel. So I'll be hoping to have Mike a lot on the channel talking about these international games in the future. It's World Cup Qualifiers Daily, baby, and we're going to continue. Let's continue. We got a lot more to talk about. Palomo 4-1 to Brazil. Danny 3-1 to Brazil. 8-0 to Brazil. Hey, Jesus. I don't think that's going to happen. Online School 3-1. What else we have? But Brazil too good. They win 3-1. All right. Thank you very much, guys. And that will do it for CONMEBOL. What we're going to talk about next is, you know what? Since we're on Asia, guys, let us just do a quick review of what happened in Asia and what's going to happen in the other. We're going to talk about other games as well. There's more games coming up later on today. I think those games start at 12. Yep. So let's talk about those games. Let us talk about those games right now. So, yeah. All right, let me bless you guys. Let me bless you guys with a full screen image of myself. I've been small the whole time. It's early in the morning. I woke up, brushed my teeth, went to the bathroom, you know what I mean? Too much info. and I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So, yeah. So, big up to Nikhil, who says I'm going for a 3-1 win to Chile in Santiago. Wow. Wow. Michael is saying, Dom, I'm starting to believe Finland might qualify for the World Cup. Listen, that's all you need, bro, is belief. That's where it starts. That is where it starts. Sydney football, I can see the Syrians getting a result in Tehran. Dangerous game for them. They did well against Iran in the 2018 qualifying from memory. Thank you very much there. Listen, we will be talking about Asia. Where's that? Who's that banging on my freaking steps? Is it Liam? Hope it's not. Hope it's not. So, guys, we're in Asia right now. Let's just go back over here and talk about Asia. 46 teams, 1 have qualified, and that's the host Qatar. 171 matches played, 555 goals scored so far in qualifiers. Let's just go down here, and these are the next games coming up. And we are gonna actually we're gonna talk about these pretty soon, but let's just take a look at the table and how things are set up in Asia. I don't think there's a table right now. I'm looking for the table, but I'm not seeing a table. There should be a table. Maybe I have to go to the current round. Let me find the current round. Yep, round 3. Round 3. Take a look at round 3, and these are the groups, guys. These are the groups. So in Group A, we see Iraq has already picked up 3 points here. 1 point. Pardon me. I'm thinking Oman. Iraq, 1 point. Why am I not reading? Read the thing, Dom, and stop. Just read the damn thing. Iraq 0, South Korea 0. We talked about that game already, so no need to really go deeper into that one. And we have Iran in the group as well, Lebanon, Syria, and the United Arab Emirates. I will touch on the other games from Group A, where we will have UAE playing Lebanon today, Australia playing China, and Saudi Arabia playing Vietnam. The games we had was also, let me see. Am I right? Am I right? Group A, September 2nd. Let me see if I'm right. I think I'm messing something up, though. I think I messed up something. I did mess up something. I messed up the Australia-China thing. I put them in the wrong group. So, yeah, I put them in the wrong group. So, Australia and China are in Group B. So, let me just change that. Australia versus China. This game will be played in Qatar. They're in Group B. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about that one. And I put the Iran-Syria in the wrong group. So, Iran-Syria, let me scratch that out of that group. Iran versus Syria. All right, guys. So, an update on the African games right now. Still 0-0. Still 0-0 in both games. 24th minute. Kenya versus Uganda and Congo DR versus Tanzania. So, let me see what's going on here. I think there's a goal. I think there's a goal here. I think Congo DR scored. Did they score? Yeah, Congo DR has won. Congo DR has a goal. They have a goal. So Congo DR 1, Tanzania 0. My prediction for this one was, let me see, Congo DR 2, Tanzania 0. So we had a goal from, let me tell you who scored this goal, man. Remember, this is World Cup qualifiers daily, so we can't bounce around and we can't touch on the other games as well that's currently going on. So Congo 1, Tanzania 0. I'm not getting the goal scorer right now, but yeah, I'll let you know that. I'll give you an update on that. It might be Mbokani who actually scored that goal, you know. It might be him, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll get an update on that a little later. But 1-0 to Congo DR, a team I'm actually predicting to top this group and move into the final round. I do not have them qualifying for the World Cup, though. I just got to put that out there. But let us see what happens. Yeah, it hasn't. Okay, yes, it's Mbokani. Mbokani, formerly of Hull City, I think. Scored in the 23rd minute. Really nice cutback. Man City type goal. And a tap in for Der Mercy Mbokani. So let's go back to Asia. Let's go back to Asia where it's World Cup daily. So we qualifiers daily. Qualifiers, not World Cup. World Cup qualifiers. Let's get it right. And I could bet you guys, when the World Cup come around, big up to Value, man. Value is now a new member. Appreciate it, Value. Appreciate it. Yeah, baby. Yeah. More members, man. Thanks. I'm celebrating. That's a win. Appreciate it, Value. Appreciate it. You've been around the channel for a while and you have been supporting the thing. I know you. I know you, Value. I know you. Thank you very much, man. Shadrach Dorsey, top of the morning, Dominic. If you're not the hardest working football in YouTube but giving the goods on the qualifiers, this is scandalous. Oh, did you did a good one on Africa and Asia. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. We have Nick Hill saying DR Congo are great underachievers of African football. Can't believe Hector Cooper is still going strong all those decades after leading Valencia to 2 successive Champions League final. Thank you very much for that. Big up to Hector Cooper, the former Egyptian manager as well. So, guys, we have hit 50 thumbs up. That's a good one. 50 thumbs up is big, man. That's big. That is big. Appreciate everybody in here right about now. Big up to the boy Ian McDade in the house. Goal for Congo DR. Thank you very much. As soon as I was about to say 0-0, I saw them celebrating. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So a lot more we can talk about right now, but I think Congo DR, was it Congo DR who was poised to qualify for the 2018 World Cup when they were grouped with Tunisia and just totally blew it. And when you talk about a bottle job, they totally blew it. You see what I mean? This is something that we could also talk about as we do these. We could talk about the past World Cup qualifiers as well, where teams came close and they blew it and all of these things. So what I'll try to do, I'll try to put together a package of one such event. And I don't want to make promises I can't keep, but I'll try. So thanks again to Value, man. Appreciate you becoming a member. Big up to Prime Time in the house who said the King takes stage to the Lewandowski will put a brace behind Albania. I actually have you guys beat in Albania, and my prediction for that one was, I think it was a 2-0 win for Poland. Yeah, 2-0 win for Poland, Prime Time. 2-0 win. So we're going to continue here talking about these groups. So just to reiterate, Group A, Iraq, South Korea, 1 point apiece. They played to a draw today, a 0-0 draw that we talked about already. Iran, Lebanon, Syria, the UAE. So it's a weird group where South Korea find themselves sandwiched in between all these Western Asian teams, or Middle Eastern teams, we should say. So Nick Hill, Tanzania came close to equalizing. I actually missed that one while talking. I missed that. So thank you very much, Nick Hill, who will be following the African qualifiers very closely. As he has told us, he is from Nigeria, but is in Australia right now. So let us actually move on to Group B here of Asia. And then I'll give you guys my predictions for the other games. And then we'll move on to CONCACAF and we'll call it a day. Group B, Oman, 3 points. Big up to Oman. I got to give it to Oman, man. 3 points. Australia, no points. They play China today. And Saudi Arabia play Vietnam as well. Japan, this is a big disappointment. A 1-0 loss to Oman in the first game of the group. So congratulations to Oman. That's a big scalp. If they could be consistent and pick up points against Vietnam and China and give Australia and Saudi Arabia a good run for their money and get draws, Oman are making it to Qatar. Let me just put it out there. They would make it, but they need to just be very, very pragmatic in their approach. And if we learn anything from Oman today, they are the definition and the epitome of pragmatism. So, look, just to touch on the fixtures, guys, the September fixtures, let's to touch on these, right? I think they are at the top here. Yeah, we have a bigger graphic at the top here we could look at. And we have Iran coming up against Syria here. Iran versus Syria. I'm not going to get too deep. I don't want to get too deep, but let's get deep. Let us get deep. Iran versus Syria. let's just look at their history against playing the Syrian national team as well. They have played them 21 times. If there's any opposition they have played a lot, it's Syria. And I'm going to take a look. They have played Kuwait 22 times, South Korea 21 times, and Syria 21 times. They have 11 wins, 9 draws, and only have lost once to Syria. But I have a prediction that may surprise you. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Iran and Syria here. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. If you guys have any predictions, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh, so you were born in India, okay. Who grew up in Nigeria, now settled in Australia. Basically a world citizen. Thank you very much, man. A Niger Indian. Appreciate it, Nikhil. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I know there's a lot of Indians in Uganda, and there's, I don't know if there's still. I don't know if still, but Zimbabwe, those countries, South Africa, there's Indians everywhere. Let's just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a billion Indians in the world, so they're everywhere, man. Indians at whole are world citizens. Nikhil, I've been to India before. I've landed in India. I touched foot in India. I don't think I drink the water. I showered in the water. I eat the food. You know what I'm saying? I breathe in the air in India. So I could say I'm a world citizen too, man. And I'm from St. Vincent. Don't sleep on Albania. They're a good team. Yeah, I don't think they'll make the World Cup, but they are a team that are very, very gritty as well. So, an attack here for Tanzania, but well dealt with by the Congo DR goalkeeper. Still 0-0 for the Kenya-Uganda match, but 1-0 for Congo DR against Tanzania, the Eastern African country of Tanzania. There's also an Eastern African derby going on between Kenya and Uganda as well. So, look, 2-1 says Shadrach Dorsey. Can go either way, but not a draw. Either team, man. Look, 9 draws between these two teams in the past. 9 out of 21 games. I think this one is ending in a draw. This Syrian team is not to play around with, man. Don't take them lightly. They're not to be playing around with. So Super Saiyan is asking, do you think Venezuela can make their debut for the 2026 World Cup? How many places do South America only have one more place in the World Cup? I can't even remember. If there's anybody who have any information on that, let me know. But I don't think so, bro. Venezuela, they're a long way away from qualifying for the World Cup. Long way away from making it to the World Cup, it seems, man. Just because they're behind their other South American counterparts. And the other thing, too, is the country is not stable. That's the thing, too. The country ain't stable, man. And that's, I think, it's not really affecting the country big time, but it's affecting the country big time, if you understand what I'm saying. So slot allocation for the 2026 World Cup is as follows. Asia gets 8 places. Asia will now go in from 4.5 to 8. I'm going to do something very interesting in the future. Very, very interesting. I will make a video talking about the teams I think could qualify for the 2026 World Cup based on their current form now. I did it for in 2018, but that was more of probables. I give about 64 teams, I think. And I do have to redo that video because that video did really, really well. That video is one of my best videos, so I gotta redo that video. You know, you have to what they say, success leave clues, and you have to double up on those things, double down. So just to give you some more insight, since we're talking about 2026 World Cup, guys, this is the place for World Cup qualifying. Okay, we're gonna come here and we're gonna discuss World Cup qualifying, all things. We're gonna be all over the place, but we're gonna stick to World Cup qualifying. We don't want people coming in here asking me about whether I think a player suits Man City style, unless we're talking about that player's World Cup qualifying match. You see what I mean? We're going to stick to the script here. That's what we're going to be doing. Africa gets 9. Africa moves from 5 to 9. So let's just say there'll be a lot of debutants at the 2026 World Cup. That will be a 48-team World Cup. I love it. I love it. CONCACAF will move from 3.5 to 6. And I think there's a possibility that there could be an extra team from CONCACAF as well. And there's a goal. Tanzania has equalized, guys. Tanzania has equalized against Congo DR. This is why I don't really rate this team. And it's a shot from distance. What a goal. What a goal, man. That is an amazing goal. That is an amazing goal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a goal, man. What a goal. That is an amazing goal, man. 1-1 for Tanzania. I didn't actually look at their lineup, though. I didn't look at their lineup. I don't see Mbwana Samata in the team. Mbwana Samata did not... he's not in the team. Maybe he's injured or he wasn't released. I don't know. But he's not in the team. He's not in the team. And they're still doing the business. Wow. So 1-1 in that game. 1-1. Equalizer. I don't have the goal scorer's name yet. If anybody has the goal scorer, let me know. It hasn't updated yet on my end. So that is big. That is big, man. Chicken Boy, thank you very much. Ian McDade is telling us there's a goal for Tanzania. So Jesus Espinosa is saying 2-1 to Syria. Thank you very much. What a goal, says Nikhil. Thunderbolt. Definitely. And he let us know that they equalize as well. So just to touch on the qualifying spots there for 2026, CONCACAF moves from 3.5 to 6. So they'll be hosting it. So there's still, space 3 spots left up for grabs. And there's a little caveat to it as well that we'll talk about. CONMEBOL only gets, they get a 1.5 more spots. So 6 teams from CONMEBOL will be at the World Cup. 4 teams will miss out. The OFC has 1 automatic spot now, from a half to 1. Oh, and it's an attack by Congo DR, and it's dealt with. So Oceania now has 1 spot available, free. New Zealand, that's yours. 11 members, 1 spot. UEFA has 16 spots now, so 3 more teams from UEFA could make it to the World Cup. There's a playoff. 2 spots available for the playoffs. 2 spots. So this is the playoff tournament, guys. A playoff tournament involving 6 teams will be held to decide the last 2 FIFA World Cup berths, consisting of 1 team per confederation except for UEFA, and 1 additional team from the confederation of the host country. So CONCACAF will have 2 extra teams in the playoffs. So the playoffs would have 6 teams. 6 teams, guys. You get it? 6 teams. 2 from CONCACAF, 1 from Africa, 1 from Asia, 1 from CONMEBOL, and 1 from OFC. Am I right with that one? AFC, Africa, South America, Oceania makes 4. And CONCACAF, the 5th and host, will get 2 spots. So CONCACAF has a chance to send 8 teams if those teams triumph through the playoffs. That is big. That is big, man. I'm just refreshing my memory when it comes to the playoff, guys. I'm just refreshing my memories. Jesus, bro, it's 6 spots. 6 spots with a possibility of a 7th. So you could add you could add 1 to the numbers that I just talked about. So we won't stray too much. Let's stick to the script. We've been streaming for 2 hours now. It has gone past yesterday's stream. So it means I would have been streaming for 4 hours yesterday. I had planned to stream for about 4 hours yesterday though. But let's move on to the next game. I'm going for 1-1 between Iran and Syria. UAE versus Lebanon coming up today. Let me see. This game between Saudi Arabia and Vietnam as well. We'll get to that one. But the UAE versus Lebanon, I have the UAE winning this game 2-1. 2-1 for the UAE over Lebanon. So guys, if you have any prediction, let me know in the chat. What I could do for you, I could just give you a quick head-to-head between these 2 teams just to add more insight. So 4 games between these 2 teams, 2 wins for the UAE, 1 loss, and 1 draw. That loss for the UAE, it came for Asian World Cup qualifiers back for the 2014 World Cup. So, yeah, best believe Lebanon has taken the scalp of UAE before. Definitely have. Go back to the Kenya-Uganda match. It's still 0-0 in the 40th minute. The 41st minute, it's 1-1 between Congo DR and Tanzania. So, yeah, what's your prediction for this one, guys? UAE, Lebanon, I'm going for 2-1. Talk to me. Talk to me. And guys, if you haven't yet smashed the video, there's thumbs up button to make sure you do so. We had 63 thumbs up. Could we get to 100? That'll be awesome. That will be absolutely amazing. Yeah, baby. It's great to get up early, get things done, and I'll get this live stream knocked out in the next like half hour or so. And I'll be like, okay, I did great. I have to stream again today though, because we know it's World Cup qualifiers. And whoa, that was a really good attack there by Kenya, who I think are playing in red, I think, right? I still can't figure it out yet. Still haven't figured it out. Still haven't figured out who's playing in what color yet, but I think they are playing in red. Guys, who's playing in red? I have it on my phone right now. I have it here, but I can't figure out who's playing in what colors. Don't know why. I think they're playing in red. But anyways, I'm just enjoying the game. I'm following proceedings. So, look, 3-3 draw, says Ian McDade. We have Mizu Games, 3-1 to the UAE. What else we have here, man? What else we have here? Kenya is red. Okay, so Kenya is in the red. I was right. So Kenya is in the red. Mustafa Albatran. Thank you very much, Mustafa, for staying loyal to the channel. 3-1. Michael says 5-1 for the UAE. Dom, does CONCACAF get 5 spots to qualify? No, they get 6. 6, but the fact that they'll be hosting eats up 3 of the spots. But during the playoffs, for 2 remaining spots, the host gets an extra spot. Europe gets no team in the playoffs because Europe, they have stronger teams. So they say, nah, that's a free spot for you. We're not giving it to you. So CONCACAF has a chance to have 8 teams at the 2026 World Cup. I doubt they will. Maybe about 7. But it'll be crazy if they do manage to send 8 teams to the freaking World Cup. That'll be amazing. That'll be amazing for CONCACAF football. So, look, let us move on, man. Let us move on. Any more predictions? Video James, a 3-0. Ilyas, 3-0 to the UAE. And Titan is coming in with the late predictions here for Iran, 3-0, where I'm predicting a 1-1 draw. Super Saiyan says, if Jamaica doesn't make the World Cup 2026, I will lose all hope. Oh, man. I don't have Jamaica qualifying for the 2022 World Cup. So their best bet is for 2026. But I'm telling you, if they don't make it for 2026, that'll be horrible, man. That'll be horrible. OFC got a chance for 3, which is wild. No, OFC actually has a chance for 2. 2 places, Video James. 2 places. They will have one in they will have 1 automatic, and they will have 1 in the playoff. I don't know where you got 3 from, bro. I really don't know where you got 3 from, but it's 2. So let me see what games I touched on. Lebanon, UAE. I touched on Syria versus Iran. We already did Japan. I actually predicted Japan to beat Oman 3-0. That one ended in a 1-0 win for Oman. Oh man. I think that's what the Japanese coach said. The first thing the Japanese coach said when they went into the dressing room was, this is what they said. This is what they said. This is what he said. Oh man. What just happened there? God damn. Oh man. All right, I don't want to exhaust that joke. So the other match between Korea Republic and Iraq, I actually predicted that one to end in a I think I really messed up the groups, you know. I think I really wrote down the groups really badly. I don't know how I messed it up, but I messed it up. But I won't be referring to what I have on my paper though. But Korea Republic and Iraq played to a 0-0 draw. So let's just get that one clear. All right, and the groups are down here at the bottom in case I'm messing it up and confusing you a bit. But these are the groups. These are the groups. Oman are in Group B. Japan in Group B. They played already. I haven't talked about any other Group B matches yet. I don't know why. I really messed things up though. I really messed up the thing, guys. I really messed up the way I wrote these things down. I was tired yesterday, man. And in Group A, we had games from Iraq versus Korea Republic. And I've touched on the match between Lebanon and Iran. And, Lebanon and Syria. Lebanon and UAE, Syria, Iran. God, get it together, Dom. Get it together. I've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. So, pardon me there. Pardon me. So, I'm done with Group A. So, let's move on to Group B. All right, just wanted to clarify that one. Let's move on to Group B, though. Okay, so where is my... Okay, I prefer this one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a look at this one. This one looks a lot better here. This one looks better. This is giving us the date and everything. Let's use this. Let's use this. Let's move into the Group B matches. Saudi Arabia versus Vietnam. All right, Saudi versus Vietnam. For this one, I have a 3-1 win for Saudi Arabia. That's my predictions. So just to give you some information on the head-to-head between these two teams, I'm not going to get into the habit of giving you head-to-head, but because it's not a lot of Asian teams to go through, I'm going to just hit you with the head-to-head anyways. You know what I mean? I don't think they have played Vietnam on many occasions. So let me find Vietnam. And okay, they have played Vietnam twice and they have won both matches against Vietnam. So I have them beat in Vietnam once again, 3-1. Those matches came in World Cup qualifiers for the 2002 World Cup. 5-0 win at home for Saudi Arabia and a 4-0 win on the road as well. So both African games, the first halves are coming to an end. 1-1 DR Congo versus Tanzania and 0-0 Kenya versus Uganda. Remember, this is World Cup qualifiers daily. I will be going around and talking about the other matches as well. So, look, 3-1 for Saudi Arabia. What's your predictions, guys? Talk to me. Ian McDade, 3-1 to Saudi Arabia. Mustafa, 2-0. Super Saiyan, 2-0 to Saudi Arabia. Michael talks. I don't know why, but I love 3-3. But 3-3, I have a funky feeling. Let's see. Mr. Ali Raja, Ugubi, 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. Video James, 1-0 to Vietnam. Titani is saying 2-1 to Vietnam. Wow. 3-0 for who? This FIFA website is crap. Tell me about it, man. Not intuitive at all. Not intuitive. The UEFA website is much better. The FIFA website is total garbage. Just got to put that out there. All over the place. All over the freaking place with their things, man. Why you just can't have a place for standings and, and when you go back, it just goes all over the place again. But we're going to move right on. We're going to move right on to the final game that will be played in Asia today that we haven't talked about. And that's Australia versus China at the Khalifa International Stadium in Qatar, because Australia are currently on lockdown. Someone did tell me that. So that's how I found out about that. So, yeah, the highlights are playing. It seems like Congo DR had a lot of opportunities and they wasted them, man. So, Australia versus China. Let's get the head-to-head between these two teams, and then we're going to move on to CONCACAF and end it off. We won't stay long on CONCACAF, I promise. I promise we won't. I really, really, truly, truly promise we won't. For real. I've talked enough about CONCACAF already. So let me get the head-to-head here between Australia and China. They have met each other 12 times. China have 4 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses. In recent times, China, the last game between China and Australia played at the 2015 Asian Cup. It was a 2-0 win for Australia. But there was an East Asian Cup that Australia participated in. Don't know if they sent a full-strength team to that one. China won 4-3. But for qualifiers for Asia for the 2010 World Cup, China beat Australia 1-0. and they drew 0-0 in the other game. So they have a good record against Australia, but I think Australia are going to win this match 1-0. I have predictions written down. These predictions were made already, and it's not like something I'm just throwing out there. I did these predictions. I didn't go deep into head-to-head. It's just like how I felt, but I should have looked into head-to-head because I'm telling you, man, Oman taught us a lot today. But that's a freak result. That is a freak result. Let's just admit that was a freaking freak result. So what's your predictions for this one, guys? And that will be it for Asia. Australia 2-1 to China. 2-0 says Mizu Games. Ali Razor, a 3-2 thriller. Super Saiyan, 5-0 win for Australia. Palomo, 3-1. Omar M, 6-1. Not trolling, by the way. Titani, 3-0 to Australia. Jesus, 2-1 to Australia. Ian McDade, 4-1. I don't know if I read your predictions already. Shadrach Dorsey, 2-1. Saudi over to Vietnam. 2-0 says Palomo. 3-3 draw says Omar M. Elias, 3-0. Super Saiyan, do you think New Zealand should join the AFC? No. If New Zealand joins the AFC, might as well just do away with the OFC Confederation. You see what I mean? So let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it right where it's at. Let's not bring another team over. You know what I mean? Or if they want to join the OFC and AFC, they can do that. And they could just do that. They can do that. And just have like the weaker teams go into the preliminary rounds, just like the other teams did before, like a Mongolia and a Bhutan and, you know, a Myanmar and those teams, Sri Lanka. They'll match up well against teams like New Caledonia and Vanuatu and Papua New Guinea and them teams, Fiji and all of them teams down there. You see what I mean? Combine them. But yeah, Australia had to get out, man. Australia, they were dominating over there in OFC. In order for them to improve, they had to move on. They really had to move on. So what we're gonna do, guys, that's it for Asia. And we will move on to CONCACAF. So let's just get that graphic in the back changed there to CONCACAF. And we're still on the FIFA website. We will use the FIFA website for CONCACAF since we're here already. 34 teams, 62 matches played, 227 goals scored so far. We are currently in the Octagonal round robin. Double round robin matches between these two teams in the Octagonal. As you saw, there was round 1, round 2, and now the final round. Fight. 8 teams, guys, in the final round. The 8 teams are Canada, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Honduras, Jamaica, Mexico, Panama, and the USA. The teams that have qualifying directly for the World Cup are the USA, Canada, and Mexico. And I have Costa Rica. I'm going to give you guys a little early prediction. I have Costa Rica coming through the playoffs and qualifying for the World Cup. I have them making it to the World Cup, but via the playoffs. I've seen some people put out some predictions, you know. I've seen some people put out some really weird predictions on CONCACAF, but I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I mean? I got to be respectful to other people's predictions, though. What I'm telling you, I don't know about them predictions, man. I watched some predictions yesterday. I don't know about them predictions at all, because Jamaica, Jamaica could, if Mikel Antonio is on fire and let's say Leon Bailey finally choose to play well for Jamaica, and they could qualify, but I don't think they're going to qualify. That's just my gut feeling. I don't think they're going to qualify at all. I really don't think they're going to qualify. All right, Dom. I'm going to call you Dom. Peace out, man. Peace out. Good luck on the video. I'll check it out, man. World Cup qualifiers are lit. Thank you very much for hanging out with us, man. And hope to get you on to talk about these games in the future. Maybe, let me see. Maybe tomorrow. If you're up for it, because I'm going to be doing another early one tomorrow. So let me know. Or let's hope there's no disaster in my basement. Let's just hope that. I got to get that flooding situation sorted out, though. I got to go to Home Depot and get me a snake, even if I have to rent one. Hopefully they have one available, but I doubt, seeing that there's so many freaking what you call it going on right now, flooding. So let me see. So thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Mike. Let's talk about CONCACAF, the last one where we have 4 matches today: Canada versus Honduras, Panama versus Costa Rica, Mexico versus Jamaica, and El Salvador versus Estados Unidos. Yeah, I'm speaking a bit of Spanish right now. But we've been streaming for 2 hours, 19 minutes. We won't spend crazy long on CONCACAF because I made a prediction video yesterday. So we're not going to spend crazy long here. But September 3rd, we got the games right here, right in front of the screen. These are the first set of matches here in CONCACAF. What'll be fun is to talk about the games later. Not now, but later. The games are very late. 10 o'clock kickoff. 10 o'clock kickoff. There's a 9 p.m. kickoff as well there between Panama and Costa Rica. Listen, man, I'll be late tonight. I'll be doing a World Cup daily. As a matter of fact, man, yeah, I don't even know, man. I might just wake up in the morning and do them. I might just do some quick fire reactions after the games. I don't even know. Because I don't want to be up crazy late doing these. After the games, I should just go to sleep, wake up early in the morning, and talk about these matches. That's what I should do. The late night thing, I don't even know. I don't know. I'll decide what I'm going to do later. I'm going to decide. But I have to pick up my wife later too. So if she has a late night at work, I'm definitely not going live. Karume, big up to Karume, man. Appreciate you. He says, Mexico versus USA, we just control the scoring because goal scoring can come down to it. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, it's going to be tough for Jamaica. I just want to put it out there. I don't want to disappoint any Jamaicans. I'm not here to please people or anything in terms of, yeah, I think Jamaica are going to go through to the playoffs or whatever. No, I'm calling it how I see it. I think Jamaica places 6th in World Cup qualifiers. 6th in World Cup qualifiers. And they would be behind El Salvador, Panama, Jamaica. I have Honduras, Costa Rica, Canada, Mexico, and the USA. That's my picks. I'm going to let you guys know. You guys are live with me right now. So I'm going to let you know what happened in the video. Watch the video, though. Watch the video. But I'm going to let you know what exactly happened there in that video. Those are my predictions. So let us continue. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You have to be a subscriber to comment on any of my live streams going forward. That's how I'm going to do live streams going forward. So let us talk about Canada versus Honduras here and the predictions that I have. Let me make sure that these games are going to be played where they're supposed to be played and not actually on neutral soil. So let me just search that up really quick and get the thing in front of me so that I could get the games and where they're playing. So Canada versus Honduras, 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time. So this game will, however, be played in Toronto. Yeah, I think Canada is open again. Before they were playing in was it Detroit? They were playing? Michigan, I think. Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. The game will be in Toronto. The game will be at the BMO Field in Toronto, Canada. And I just been to Ontario Falls. So, not Ontario Falls, Niagara Falls. What the hell am I saying? Niagara Falls. I think Niagara Falls is in Ontario. I don't know why I said Ontario Falls, but Niagara Falls. So I was very close to Canada. I didn't go into Canada, but I was very close. I actually was on the Niagara River. On the river, you know what I'm saying, with the entire family. I should share a picture with you guys since you're here right now. Let me get a picture shared to you guys so I could show you exactly that I'm not lying or anything. I don't think you guys think that I'm lying, but I should share one of those pictures with you guys. I definitely should. Let me find it. Let me find a picture. All right, on the Niagara River. Let me just get that over there to the map book and then send it over. I want to share that with you. Since we're talking about Canada, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about Canada, might as well. Might as well. All right, so I don't think my thing is working right now. So yeah, it is working. Let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, this not working properly right now. This ain't working properly right now. I'll share it with you another time. I'm trying to airdrop the thing. Okay, I got it. So I'll share it with you, and so you guys can see what's going on there. This is World Cup Qualifiers Daily, man. So, you know what I mean? We got time. We got time to chill. No pressure whatsoever here, guys. No pressure. So, I got that for you. Let me share. Where's that picture, man? I just transferred that picture over. Just sent it over. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, picture. Yeah, guys, that picture is really messing around with me right now, you know. Really messing around with me. I'm telling you, man. I just sent the picture over and it's not showing up. I don't know why it's not showing up, though. Image, IMG. I'll find it. I want to show you guys. IMG. All right, I got it. Got it. All right, got it. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. But let me show you. Bam. That's my wife, my son, my daughters right there, and we were on the Niagara River. You know what I'm saying? We had to put on those blue ponchos because we got wet, man. That's underneath the falls. It was absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for your patience there. Thanks. But go back to Canada versus Honduras there. Canada versus Honduras. Let's do a bit of see the head-to-head between these two teams. I didn't actually use head-to-head to decide my prediction. I'm going on form. I'm going on form here. And I think there'll be a 2-1 win for Canada. Canada 2, Honduras 1. I really like what the Canadian team done at the last Gold Cup, and I think they're going to bring their form into World Cup qualifiers as well. So they have qualified for the World Cup back in 1986 only once. They're guaranteed to be there. But they have an okay record against Honduras. 17 games, 5 wins, 5 draws, and 7 losses. Their recent record against Honduras are a draw back in the 2017 Gold Cup, but they lost in World Cup qualifiers for the 2018 World Cup, but did pick up a victory on home soil. So it's their away record. Away record. Listen, on the road, right? On the road in Honduras, they actually got battered 8-1. 8-1 for the 2014 World Cup. So that is definitely in the back of their minds, and they won't want to repeat that one at all. 8-1. But before the match at home in Canada, a 2-1. So their home matches against Honduras, they pick up better results. The only concern is on the road. They perform better at home against these teams than on the road. So I'm going to go for a win here for Canada. Let me know your predictions, guys. Talk to me. Palomo, Dom, wasn't it like a shower, but way heavier? I remember. It wasn't like a shower, but it wasn't like a shower. It wasn't like a shower, but it was fun. It was fun. I have to go as far as to say that life felt complete being underneath that falls. Seriously. You might think I'm exaggerating, but it felt damn good, man. So the second half has kicked off between Uganda and Kenya, and just waiting for the game between DR Congo and Tanzania to kick off. 1-1 for DR Congo, and the game between and Tanzania, and the game between Kenya and Uganda is 0-0. Hey, Dom. Who do you think Qatar will face for their first match of the World Cup? To be honest, bro, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to wait until the groups. We don't know who's gonna be in what group though. We really don't. So let's see. Let's hope for them it's not Russia. Remember Russia did at the opening game of their World Cup. So yeah, we're gonna move on. Canada 2, Honduras 1. What's your prediction? Dave Valensky 2-1. What else we have here? What else we have? What else we have here in terms of predictions, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. If you dropped predictions earlier, drop them again. Drop them again. Big up to Jersey Boy who says I just pre-ordered FIFA 22 Ultimate Edition. Thank you very much, Jersey. Thanks, bro. But let's talk about World Cup games, though. World Cup. FBI agent 5-3 to Canada. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Talk to me about the predictions, or I'll move right on. 2-1 says Titan. What is that? Titani. 2-1. What else we got here? Big up to Ryan LFC, man. Ryan, I watched your prediction video yesterday, bro. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, man. And that's all I'm going to say. I think you saw my comments. Pierre Paquete is saying a 3-0 to Canada. Omar M, 1-0 to Honduras. What else do we have here? Hala Star, 2-1 to Canada. We have a 2-0 to Canada, says Elias. Jersey Boy says Jonna lost. Yeah, I can if I make mistakes saying something, I don't know if you're talking to me, but yeah, I've been streaming for 2 hours plus, so alone too. So I've been doing a lot of talking. A lot of talking. Is Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David gonna play? I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did see them in the Canadian squad the last time I checked. I think I did check the squad once. I think they're in the squad. Even if they don't play, Canada still have a good team. Tajan Buchanan comes to mind. Steven Estacio. Richie Larea looks good. Kyle Lauren. Atiba Hutchinson back in the mix. I did look at the squad. No, I remember. I did look at the squad. Ryan says 2-1, just like me. 2-1 win for Canada. We have Shadrach. Canada has to show me this round like they're a lemon car. Look good until they have to press on the gas. More fumes and smoke from the Canucks. I think they're qualifying directly. Though. I really think they are. But we're going to move right on to the next game. Costa Rica, Panama. Panama hosting Costa Rica here. So for this game, my prediction is a 1-1 draw. Both teams were at the World Cup last time around, and I don't think Panama are going to make it again. But I do think Honduras would make it. But don't write off Panama, though, with that Danish coach. You never know, man. These Danes these days are freaking very, very hard to predict, and you cannot write off the Danes. Any Dane. Do not write off any Dane. So these two teams have met on 30 occasions, with Panama picking up 9 wins, 5 draws, and 16 losses. I do think that they're going to get a draw on home soil against Costa Rica. So last time around in World Cup qualifiers for the 2018 World Cup, what did they do? You may ask. They picked up a 2-1 home victory. And if you guys could remember, I think that was on the final match day. I think that was a weird game. I think there was like a ghost goal in that game. Was that the game with the ghost goal? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that was a ghost goal though by Ramon Torres, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly everything that happened, but I think there was a ghost goal in that game. Something similar, something like that. Something happened. Something weird happened. The last day of Concacaf qualifying for the 2018 World Cup was a very dramatic one. Very dramatic one. We're not going to get too deep into details right now. But they did well. They did well last time around against Costa Rica. They picked up a victory at home and a draw on the road. So the last time they met was in a friendly in 2020. They actually played 2 friendlies last year and they won both of them. So good stuff there, man. They did lose in the quarterfinal of the Gold Cup in 2017 to Costa Rica. But they have done well. In their last 6 games, they have 4 wins and 1 draw and a loss. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw here. I think that's a fair prediction for these 2 teams. What's your predictions, guys? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to move on. I have things to do. It's now 10 o'clock. I won't spend forever And a fixture that I won't spend forever on is Mexico playing host to Jamaica. I think the Jamaican team will be heavily depleted going to Mexico because of some red list things going on there, and I think they're gonna get blown away. I really think so. I'm gonna go for Mexico to win the game 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 to Mexico. 3-0 win to Mexico over Jamaica. Just to take a look at the history between Mexico and Jamaica. Jamaica, remember, beating Mexico at the 2017 Gold Cup. Kimal Lawrence with that brilliant free kick, man. Mexico, they have met them 21 times. 3 wins. That was one of their wins. 3 draws and 15 losses. 15 losses. They did beat them in World Cup qualifiers back for the 2010 World Cup. And that was the last time they beat them in World Cup qualifiers. They did pick up a draw on Mexican soil for the 2014 World Cup as well. So there's some hope. 2017 Gold Cup, they did play them twice. Beat them in the semifinal and picked up a draw in Group C. So I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Mexico. Guys, let me know your predictions, man. Let me know your predictions here. I'm going to go back and read a few predictions that you guys drop here. We have 2-1 for Panama, says Jesus Espinosa. And 0-0 says Karumi. We have, what else we have here? Elias, 2-0 to Costa Rica. 1-0. What is this one, Karumi? This is 1-0 to Mexico over Jamaica. That's what you're saying? All right. 7-0 says Zachary Leahy. I won't be surprised, you know. I really won't be surprised if that happens. I won't be surprised. 7-0, won't be surprised. So we have 3-1, says Jesus, for my country, Mexico. Shadrach Dawson says Canada has potential, but those Central American will bring it to them. Let us see. That'll be the ultimate test, though. That's the test. Could they do it on Central American soil? Guys, smash the thumbs up button. We are 73 thumbs up. Let's get it to 75 and beyond. Winel K. Gonzalez. Jamaica wins 3-0, bro. You're trolling. Gotta be. That ain't happening. Karuma says we're going to lose 1-0. Shadrach Dorsey. 4-1. Mexico win over Jamaica. I doubt Jamaica are going to score against Mexico. I really doubt. Palomo 3-0 to Mexico. What we have here in terms of some more predictions. Ali Reza 8-1 to Mexico. I don't think it's going to finish by 8-1 though. But who knows, man. Elias 2-1 to Mexico. And what else we have here? Sobeski 3-0 to Mexico. No 7-0 straight. That a 1980 thing that. 1980. Let's go back in the archives. 1980. What happened in 1980? They didn't meet each other in 1980. That was actually 1965. 8-0. Mexico over Jamaica. 6-1. 1993 Gold Cup. 91 Gold Cup. 4-1 win for Mexico. 97 World Cup qualifiers. Even though Jamaica qualified for the 98 World Cup, Mexico beat them 6-0. 5-0 in the 2003 Gold Cup. It's been a lot of blowouts, but lately, Jamaica has put up a better showing against Mexico. But I'm still going to go for a 3-0 win for Mexico, seeing that Jamaica are heavily depleted. So, yeah, that's my prediction there. 3-0. We have one more to talk about. And that next one is El Salvador versus the USA. And this one will be at Estadio Cuscotlan in El Salvador. And let us see if the US will do well on El Salvadorian soil. I'm going for the USA to win this game 2-1. And let us see if they'll fulfill that prediction, or if they will get points taken off them by El Salvador. Let us see. So just to touch on the records between El Salvador and the US of A. Let me get that stat. Let me drink some water before I do though. Here's a fun stat for you. 15 matches between the USA and El Salvador. 13 wins, 2 draws. 13 wins. The last 5 games between these two teams were played on U.S. soil, all wins. But the last time that they actually visited El Salvador at the Cuscotlan, a 2-2 draw. A 2-2 draw. Previously, 2-0 win for the U.S. They have done okay. And a 1-1 draw. So they haven't played El Salvador a lot in World Cup qualifiers. Because El Salvador have not been a prominent team in CONCACAF for some time. But the 2 out of 3 times that they have visited the stadium over the last 3 decades, they have picked up 2 draws. So the likeliness of this happening again is quite great. But I'm going to go for US to just squeeze for a 2-1 win. After all, they're champions of CONCACAF, and they're in the form of their lives under Greg Berhalter. So I'm going to go for USA to win 2-1. What are your predictions, guys? I already did predictions on Asia. I talked about everything already. Everything that happened so far in World Cup qualifiers, I've talked about it. Later on when I stream, I will touch on the games that happened today again, just to run through, just so you know. But that will be it in terms of World Cup qualifiers daily today. We have some predictions. Super Saiyan USA wins 4-2. I think 2-0 win. Marcel Van Hermert. 7-0 for USA. That's not happening, guys. Stop with the ridiculous predictions. Come on. Sobeski, 3-1 to the USA. Pulisic won't be playing, guys, by the way. He won't be playing. Pierre Paquette, 3-0 to the USA. What we got here? What we got? I already shared my thoughts on the Asian qualifiers. I shared my thoughts on Europe. I shared my thoughts on the African games. I talked about CONMEBOL. I talked about everything. If you want to see and hear what I said, watch the replay. Watch the replay. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Instead of watching some silly show on TV or some silly movie you could watch anytime, watch the replay. Oh, man. So, guys, it was a great one. We got a few members today. I do appreciate the new members. Nick Hill and Value, who became members. Do appreciate Dave Valensky for dropping the super chats. Nick Hill for dropping the super chats. And everybody who dropped super chats today. Zion early on in the stream. And if I'm forgetting you, if you drop super chat, sorry, man. But we are on the grind. I got up early today and I'm able to knock out the World Cup qualifiers daily before 10:30. That's great. That's great. And I've even watched 2 Asian games this morning while we were streaming. And I'm watching 2 African games while we're here right now. I'm not really watching everything, but it's right there in the background. We don't need to watch all these games, by the way. There's too many games to follow. Way too many games to follow. So, guys, smash the thumbs up button if you're yet to do so. Appreciate every single soul who came through, man. Video James, big up, man. Thanks for coming through. Chicken Boy. Winell K, thanks for coming through, even though you've been trolling a little there. But behave yourself. FBI agent keeps saying Pulisic is not playing. Bro, stop spamming. Don't need to spam. No camo, big up to you. Zachary Leahy. El Salvador look good in the Gold Cup, but we are so much better on paper. Listen, man. Listen. AD, big up to AD, man. How are you doing, AD? 744. All right, so guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, that'll be it for today. Well, for now, that'll be it for now, I should say, in terms of World Cup qualifiers daily. I will be back sometime during the day, maybe once or twice. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do? But just know this is a new series on the World Cup qualifiers, and just gonna bring you that content, that fire content for your head tops, time and time again, man. All right. As I said before. No one's talking about this. It's only the small guys. I think I'm small too. Don't worry about the 45K you see on the channel. Don't worry about that. I'm small. But the small guys are talking about these things, right? And then when the World Cup come around, all the big guns jump around. Oh, we talk about the World Cup, you know. But to be fair, some of them do talk about their country, like England and whatnot, still. But still, they would only talk about their country. They won't pay attention to nothing else that's going on. And that's why a lot of people are so delusional, because they don't pay attention to their opponents. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Thanks for tuning in to another one. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you haven't yet done so. Leave a comment if you're watching the replay. Thank you very much. Let me know if you're watching the replay. And from your boy Dominic Rich, Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. Namaste. I'm out of here, guys. See you later. See you later.